Floyd and he was me,
Yeah.
he wouldn't never have to fight again because that exhibition shit,
Yeah.
as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it.
Right.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Right.
And
yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes. Got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it. This channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the fam on this good Saturday, man. We back to build on this boxing, how we always do, and give it its just due, man. If y'all catch this on the playback, make sure you double tap that screen, sub to the channel, turn your notifications on so you could be notified when we live, you know, and come chop it up with the fam. Come build with us. Come talk some boxing with us. You know how y'all feeling today, man, on this good Saturday afternoon/evening. Where we at on the likes? We at 1 million? Not yet. Bet we just gonna keep on working. BJ, what it do, my guy? Cal Coolidge. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Ace, my guy, what's good with it? Naeem, the dream, my guy. All that talk running the hop, because at the end of the day, Prize Fighter TV, my guy, what it do? Kevin House in the building, was good. All things, my guy. Don't mess with Texas. Great Gambino. Shout out to the fan. How y'all feeling today, man? I figured we build on some boxing. Being that the young Devin Haney, you know, the young Hanos, you know, he let the people know. He gave the people a target date, man. The ring when he returning to the ring, man. And for me, I wanted to have this conversation because, you know, since the Ryan Garcia fight, everything just been, you know, rough. It been rocky, right? It been a tough few months. It been a tough, almost being a year, right? But I think it's good that he's coming back in March. You know, that's a little bit short of a year. I think that's good news for him, man. That's showing that he ready to get back in there. He didn't spend too much time out the ring. I think after a fight like that, you did take some punishment. So, you know, some time off was well deserved. Take some time off. Obviously, he took that time to make some corrections or, you know, to make some changes. Whether or not it's going to help remains to be seen. But I think him making those changes put him on the right path. And now you've seen it, just like I said it was going to happen. You've seen it slowly but surely. It's getting back to the boxing, right? It's getting back to the boxing. So that's what you want. That's what you want to hear because, you know, I genuinely root for this dude. So I'm always, I'm always good to hear something, some good news. I like to hear it, man. March return. That's what we need. You know what I mean? Beat Brian back to the ring and then beat his ass when you get a chance. He said, March, he back. Straight like that. You get me? And they said, I seen, I read a couple places. They saying March 25th. I didn't want to put that exact date because he didn't say it. He just said March. So I just left it at March. But that's the date that they're throwing out there is the 25th. Joseph, what's good with it, fam? He coming back. He definitely coming back. Despite, what happened in the fight with Ryan, his name has been talked about quite often, for better or for worse. And, if you listen to what his pop said, Bill Haney said, all publicity is good publicity. You get what I'm saying? Good or bad. So, he's been being talked about, not necessarily for the right reasons, but, as of lately, these last couple moves that he made, like I said, y'all, it's been smart. It's been spot on for me. You get what I'm saying? The addition of Nate Jones, just bringing somebody in that's experienced in the game. What capacity he's going to work with you, I don't know. Remains to be seen, but you did see him try to tweak something there, right? You see him drilling to try to make up for not getting hit with the left hook. So can't knock him. He trying right now, and that's all he could do to get back. No matter how many drills he do, still going to have to get back in the ring. But the fact that he tried to add somebody to his corner is telling me that he's trying to fix some shit. You get what I'm saying? That's what I like to see. Trying to fix some things. And I think the bigger story outside of him returning is the fact that, the network that is going to be on, y'all. BLK Prime. But this was a little bit of a surprise. I got to say, I didn't anticipate him being on BLK Prime, but if you listen to the recent Bill Haney interview, he did drop a little breadcrumbs, right? He said, what's up with the new faces and, the BLK Primes, and you get what I'm saying? He threw that out there. So that let me know that it was a possibility that they could find themselves on that network. And I ain't tripping. I just hope that he's making that move to BLK Prime, just like because he want to. Like, I hope that's not a sign that he's boxed out or, X'd out, blackball, any of that weird stuff. I just want to see the man get the fights that make sense for him and get himself back in the title, get back in the mix, get a title, snatch his belt back up. Wise Cole, what's good with it? Same BLK Prime that took extra money paying customers months. You know it. Flossy Sports TV, my God. Shout out to all things. He said they would be lucky to do 10K pay-per-view buys. Steph Brown, what it do, Steph? How you feeling? Always good to see my guy in the building. Yeah, on BLK Prime. That's why I said, man, it's an interesting conversation today. So, March 25th is what they saying. See you March 25th on BLK Prime. They saying it right there. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. Interesting that they didn't go to, work with somebody that they've already had some type of dealings with in the past. Haney continues to kind of, share his services with these different platforms. I'm not knocking it, but it's I didn't expect this. But like I said, listening to Bill Haney kind of dropped that little breadcrumb when he spoke about BLK Prime, the MVP promotions, things like that. So now that you hear that this, and you got BLK Prime, with the DM, like, bro, we gonna see you March 25th, bro. So it's just as good as locked in. BLK. Flatboy plays, my God, what it do? Mike Mazak in the building. Kurt Douglas, what it do, fam? This chump on Black Prime. It's Smoochie, what it do, fam? How you feeling? So yeah, man, young Hanos is back March 25th. Now the conversation, the interesting conversation, like I said, is two things. The network that he's fighting on, BLK Prime. We haven't heard much from them. That don't mean that they haven't been putting on shows, if I'm not mistaken. LetsBuild was telling me that they have been actively putting on shows, which is recent, is some months back. So they still in the mix. I thought they kind of faded to black. I ain't gonna lie to you, but they still alive and thumping and kicking. And then now they got them, young Hanos on the platform. You get what I'm saying? Look at him. He keeping that weight down. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to see, man. You keep that weight down, stay in shape, stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. But like I said, now we know the date, and we know the network, but I don't know the opponent. I don't know who to think he gonna fight. It's a lot of smoke at 140. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of smoke at 140. And I'm going to be honest with you. With him in the mix, it makes it a lot more interesting because there's great fights that he can make moving forward with these dudes at 140. So I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy that this news came out, and I'm glad that he finding a way to get back in there. You get what I'm saying? I think that's important, bro. He got to get his ass back in there. Seen Dad popped up in Mill City yesterday. Knew he was fighting on Prime. When he did that, oh yeah, I didn't catch it though. I didn't catch it. He said, just because you don't want to be the B side, you run the BLK Prime. Whoever Bill Haney is losing bread. The autism boy, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is interesting, man. So y'all talk to me. How y'all feeling about it? BLK Prime, March 25th. Who y'all thinking he gonna get back in there with? You know what I'm saying? The network is gonna be the network. It's the real story is how he gonna look and who he gonna fight. You get what I'm saying? For me, anyway. Bruce Guys, what it do, OG? How you feeling? I haven't heard about BLK Prime since COVID. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, and I think they left a sour taste in some people's mouths for sure. Said, if it worked for Bud, should work for Dave. I mean, look, it could. Long as he get his bread, long as he get his money. But the thing is, who he gonna fight? That's what I want to see. Who he gonna fight? I don't know how true it is, but you heard Broner. That'd be interesting, man. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be interesting, even at this stage. And I won't trip out about it because he got to get back. And if you choosing Broner as a get back fight, that could be a bit tricky too. So, hey, man, I wouldn't be against that. That's interesting. That's interesting for sure. I wonder who it's gonna be. Just can't put my finger on somebody right now. You know what I'm saying? There's some fights out there that make sense, but I don't see him doing it. Yeah, you been in that lab. Yeah, man. You been in the lab, man. Thought Jack Catterall just went over Regis. Yeah, man. I thought that would have been a good fight for sure, Steph, if he'd have went with Jack Catterall. Say either AB or Josh Taylor. I could see an AB, bro. I could see an AB more so than Josh Taylor. I could see an AB. I could see that. I remember it was some talks before about them fighting. You know what I'm saying? And he had put Broner face on that duck tree that he made a while back. Bill Haney did. So it basically was trying to say Broner ducked him, which we know Broner ain't never done no smoke, but no better time than the present. So if that's who he gonna fight, I'm tuning in for. I want to see it because this next step is gonna be one of the most important steps and moves that he can make for his career. He need a tune-up fight for real. Like, think about this, y'all. Ryan Garcia is you got Delia talking about giving him a tune-up fight, and he won. He basically, you get what I'm saying? He won the fight. He came out on top with the Devin Haney fight. You get what I'm saying? So if Ryan can get a tune-up and he was on the better end in that fight, then Devin Haney is definitely not too good for a tune-up. He got to get one. B-Dog, what it do, my guy? Rob, what it do, fam? Lisa, peace to the queen. Always good to see you. Shout out to the ladies in the chat, man. Falsey, what it do, my guy?
Shit, what up with you?
Man, just building on this boxing. Man, I appreciate you, Lisa, as always, man. Appreciate you. We got to build on this boxing. How you feeling, man? What you thinking about this? March 25th.
Hey, I just want to see who it is, and shit isn't free, so I won't get charged 3 times again.
Right.
How about it? You can hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's about it, though. About time. Shit, better late than never. You ain't want to stay out for too long, then everybody forget about you, then you be super rusty. Then you go ahead and jump back in there and got that make some noise.
Right. Got to. You know what I'm saying? Get back in there, man. Go shake back. Listen, block out the noise this time. You gave them one last time, bro. And I'm rocking with you. You gave them one last time. It didn't work out for you, right? Get back to doing what you're doing. If it got to be death by 1,000 jabs, so be it. Death by 1,000 jabs, bro. Get jabbed out of your socks. Get what I'm saying? Get in there and make an example out of somebody. Show them that you still him. Still could shake back. You still could be a top level fighter. You get what I'm saying? BLK needs to be free. Tony Reviews, what it do? Hannibal, what's good, fam?
Shit, they gonna talk either way it goes. So you might as well just get the win the best way you know how to get a win.
Boy, what's good with it? He said, I see he's back on Slack. It's time for boxing to get rid of Wada and use USADA or Wada. I hear that, man. I hear people making that that argument. 2 cents, what it do, fan. Poise said, is Evan too big of a tune-up? I don't think so, but might be a little tricky. You know what I mean? I don't know if they want to go that route with it. I don't know. I could see him beating Evan though, but I don't think so. No, Brian Haney on BLK. I don't know if it's gonna be pay-per-view. Joe said, I know it's gonna be on pay-per-view. Shit. I mean, that if that's what he going for, Southwest Dice, what it do, my guy? He said fans sound silly saying Devin cheating because he on Snap. Yeah, I can't. I never understood the connection, but I mean, I hear people make the Victor Conte angle. I get that. Y'all don't trust him. So anything that he's connected to, you don't trust. I understand it. SP got beats. What it do, fam? How you feeling? That by 1,000 jab. You get me, Ace? And I ain't mean that to sound like a slight or nothing. You get what I'm saying? But if it got to be that, it got to be that. You get what I'm saying? It got to be dead by 1,000 jabs. Go jab somebody's head off their shoulders. You get what I'm saying? I'm rooting for the young man. I really am. All seriousness. That's why I made it my business to make this live and give him his just due. He making the right moves. You trim down the fat in your camp, as I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? You went from 15, 20 to 3 or 4. That's smart. That's what you needed to do. Get them people away from you, man. Ain't no way in hell you need all them people with you. Because ain't none of them taking the punches. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. All it took was that one fight. And then not to go right for him to see it. And that's usually how it goes. It was like that for AB. But difference is for you, Devin Haney, you got your O back. You got an opportunity to still be undefeated and defend your O and bounce back and get yourself right back in the mix where you need to be. Legacy, what it do, my guy? He says it would do 5K buys. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how people feeling about BLK Prime because it left such a bad taste in people's mouths. So that might I don't know, maybe interfere with the success of the fight. I'm not sure. You get what I'm saying? Possibly.
I know I'll be hesitating on it. I won't lie to you.
Right. Shout out to DH. How you feeling, bro? Shout out to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all double tap that screen, man. Sub to the channel if you new. Let's rock out. Let's hit these goals. Let's get to 1 million likes. You know, let's keep rolling. Yeah, it don't hit the same, Kurt. It don't have the same, value that somebody else's would. You get what I'm saying? Alan, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? Said they've been doing bad business at BLK Prime. I mean, that double charging people and, running off on the plug stories, it just ain't hitting right. It ain't. So, again, I'm rooting for him to get back. I didn't anticipate a BLK Prime. But like I said, I hope it's because it's one of them things where you found a situation where you can get the money that you're looking for and you went with it, right? I hope it ain't a situation where nobody else is, you get what I'm trying to say? When nobody else is willing to work with you and now you forced to do this because this is different. Like the way he move is not different. He's been lending his services to different platforms and like that being, a guy to kind of roam around a bit, right? Platform to platform, nothing wrong with it, but like I said, BLK Prime just ain't leave a good taste in people's mouths. So,
hopefully it wasn't the last resort.
So I like to hear Alvin, man. Stay blessed,
Hopefully.
my good brethren. The rematch and victory over Ryan would have been greater than retrieving the O. Absolutely. And then look, this is what I'm hoping that's the plan. I hope that this get back trail lead back to Ryan. I truly believe he can beat him. I do. But again, not just jumping right back in there. Gotta shake back first. You know what I'm saying? Gotta shake back first. But first things first, yeah, get your ass back in the ring. But again, this BLK Prime thing, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I really don't care which network you fight on as long as I'm able to get the fight and access it. And it's not a difficult thing for me. As far as it being on pay-per-view, do that even make sense? I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Do that make sense to put him back on pay-per-view not knowing what he is? Is that a risk or is it not? You get what I'm saying? Is somebody really willing to do that? And is it going to be issues with the money again? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's a lot, yeah. It's a lot with BLK. I ain't knocking them at all, but I'm just speaking about that last situation. And it ain't just me. You hear people bringing it up too. They ain't going to forget that. I think they was the ones that Yeah, they was writing back to people and everything. Basically, like they told one at undercard boxing, like basically like deal with it. You ain't getting your money back type deal. So think about that. Like that's still in the minds of people. And now you got to worry about who you gonna fight. Is that worth somebody going in their actual pocket to pay for it to see it? And then watch it on a platform that got people out of their money, robbed people out of their money, and was writing people back, telling them basically like just deal with it. Get what I'm saying? It's wild, bro. I think, yeah, Tony, man, making a lawsuit so public was unnecessary. It just wasn't necessary. Shout out to Southwest Dice. It was unnecessary, bro. It was unnecessary. Not very face-esque. Yeah, you know it. It's for sure. For sure not, man. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be interesting. But I like the news, the return. He looked like he in shape. Like I said, kid been working. Seen a couple videos. You know, people feel differently about him, different ways about him. But overall, the fact that he getting back in the mix is great for him. You know what I mean? The young DHP putting that work in, man. Get Chokes back in the ring, dog. Beat Ryan back in the ring and then beat him in the ring. You get what I'm saying? Beat him back to the ring and then beat him in the ring. Shout out to my baby girl, the Queen, Miss Just Do. Yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all double tapping the screen. Support the grind. Let's keep cooking. Emmanuel, what it do, my guy?
To be honest, I'm wondering like what opponent he could have that's gonna be allowed to fight on BLK Prime. It kind of got me wondering about that.
Yo, facts be dog. They're basically telling people like, yo, just deal with it. That's it. Like it's like it's final. Like you got took for money. That's it. You ain't getting it. You ain't getting no money back. And I'm telling you, that happened to more than one person. People was actively in the chat talking about this stuff. Like BLK got a lot of nerve. So again, now you asking them to support and go in their pocket with a guy that's coming off of, in the eyes of people, is what is a loss. And you ask them to not only pay, but pay you. When the last time they did business with y'all, they got charged twice and then got told to deal with it.
Do they even have an app?
About if the opponent is worth paying for now too. Flossy, like that shit, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Do they even have an app? Because if not, it's probably hard to access and all that.
See what I'm saying? And if it's hard to access for the people, you're already going to hinder the success of the fight as it is. And the opponent in this case is going to matter, I believe. The opponent is going to matter, especially if you're asking for monies to be paid to watch this. Ain't free TV, yeah. And I ain't knocking them. Look, if you went this way just to stay on pay-per-view, I understand it. Like, you gambling on yourself, you letting people know, look, I'm still him. I still deserve to be paid accordingly. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So he gonna have to show out on this, on whoever it is he fight, bro. Because there's so many unknowns and all eyes gonna be on him. But I'm not sure that people are willing to pay for him right now. The way it sounds, anyway. But again, this is social media, YouTube, Twitter. That's not necessarily speak for everybody, right? So gotta see, man. You got an opportunity to really prove it, but I don't know if pay-per-view is the move coming off this situation where you was getting battered. You know what I'm saying?
I think pay-per-view would be the wrong move. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. So hopefully, this ain't just a move just to stay there and be on pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? I ain't knocking it, but is it gonna work in your favor? You get me? Like, it's that whole you don't sell shit, and I don't know if this is a situation where you should be fighting on pay-per-view, right? Coming off this situation. So I can't knock it, but if it's gonna be pay-per-view, it better be an affordable one. It better be affordable.
It better be that $30. It better be that $30 motherfucker. That's all I can say.
Right. They better take a page out of Saudi book that with $20 talking about $20 pay-per-views. Y'all better figure it out. I want to see the young man win and be successful, but it's about the position that you put yourself in. And remember, we was having this conversation talking about it. And I was saying, the next move got to be their best move or one of them, right? So this what we got to sit back and see, like how this gonna shape out for them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear nothing about pay-per-view just yet, but So I don't know. Maybe we just speculating, but I don't know if this the time to make people pay money when there's so many questions looming and surrounding your career. Like you got people that really think he cooked and it's over for him, right? Like some people I know, like some solid people, right, really feel like it might be a wrap. So you got that looming, right? What are you now after this fight? You know what I mean? I don't think he took too much time off. I think he right on point. He'd be getting in there just short of a year for the most part. You know what I mean? About a month shy of a year or something to that effect. Not too bad on the return. You know what I mean? Took some time off. Like I said, he kept his weight down, which is important. So he ain't got to worry about no fat camps and nothing like that. He could really go in there and grind. So I just want to see him win, but I don't know who you going to fight. We know it's BLK Prime. We don't know the opponent, though.
Whoever it is, it got to be somebody with the mobility to go over there and take that fight.
Yeah.
It probably got to be a tune-up because you ain't fighting no big-time dude on that platform, I don't think.
Right.
I wouldn't think so.
Right. Man, that's crazy. I really can't think about who he gonna fight. I really can't. Yeah, I'm out of answers. I really am when it come to that. Talib, what it do, fam? CJ, what's good, fam? And pay that man. Devin still being the star reflects more the state of modern fans than him. Yeah, I mean, I hope he could still, be the guy that he was, and then so I hope he really truly could bounce back in a good way. It's good for boxing if he in the mix. It's good for boxing, yo. If he amongst the top where he need to be, it's great fights to make. I still want to see him fight Teo. I think you can beat that guy. And Teo about to take on Matias. That's good money too. That's a good fight. We got action. We got life at 140. Gary Antoine and Rayo. We got life at 140, y'all. Let's go, Dev. Get your ass back in the mix. Get your ass back in the mix. Beat somebody up real quick. Like I said, I don't care if it got to be dead by 1,000 jabs. Go in there and swim without getting wet. Get back to your winning ways. Prove to people that, you just had a bad night in the office and that you back to get what's yours, man. It's not going to be easy. Twin Lamar, what's good with it, fam? Yeah, 140 is deep, bro. It is. He says Gary Russell free to roam. Teal versus Batiz would be a banger.
Hey,
yeah.
Ain't gonna lie. Anybody in their right mind coming off a bad loss like that, you ain't putting Devin in there with Gary Antoine. Not out the jump. He find Rayo for a belt anyway, I think.
Right.
I don't know if that's official, but that's what I've been hearing.
Bro. Creole, the traveler, my guy. So Devin ain't been that guy. Made his career beat mid first time he fought someone his own age and height and weight. He got mopped. Yeah, man. I mean, look, obviously to a certain degree, if you fighting guys that you constantly got all these physical advantages over, then you jump in there with somebody that you don't quite have those same physical advantages over, kind of like all in one night. And then on top of that, you kind of fought way too much bravado for the wrong game plan. Yeah, this shit could happen. Shit could happen like that. But if you think about it, still fought to a majority decision. Shit was closer than what people made it seem. He won at least 5 rounds in that fight. It just was when Ryan moments were huge. You know what I mean? Them knockdowns, and then the times where people felt like the knockdown should have been counted, and him just being all over the mat, and that fight just was a bad look. So yeah, he Ryan to a degree definitely handled him, but I still feel like obviously with fighting the wrong game plan and stuff like that, he won 5 rounds. Now you make the right connections. Let's say you don't get hit with these left hooks, or you definitely don't get hit with them that early in the fight and get your bell rung that. You get what I'm saying? And something different could happen. So it wasn't that. I think that's where people where it get a little tricky. The totality of the fight, it wasn't like Ryan dominated him per se. Just the rounds where he won big, especially with the knockdowns. You get what I'm saying? But the majority decision ain't ain't a wild ass win. Like it wasn't like no unanimous decision where he just all 3 scorecards. You know what I'm saying? They put together a solid fight for somebody that was fighting the wrong fight and getting hurt in the process. Like I give him a lot of credit for it. It's the wrong thing, but it could have been worse. He could have got his ass knocked out, but nah, he fought. He put a lot of rounds together. You know what I'm saying? He put some rounds together and consistently. And then, you know, Ryan came back storming. Once he started knocking him down, then it started getting rough after that. You know what I mean? But it was a good fight. It was a good fight. 5 rounds while hurt. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he tough. He won it by. You don't think it was tough? I mean, you don't think it was close? I don't think it was wide. I don't think that fight was wide. I don't. I just thought, you know, I knew for sure that Ryan should have got his hand raised, but I ain't think he blew him out or nothing like that. You know what I mean? That again, a 7-5 ain't a blowout. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was one of those type of, you know what I mean? Just one guy did so much more damage, and it was obvious. Knocking him down, he was all over the place. You know what I mean? To agree with bro, yeah, he put that pain on him for sure, but just the entirety of the fight, it just wasn't like a wide where he just took it and ran away. I mean, Devin did win some rounds in between the middle, but again, like I said, after he started getting knocked down, it was rough. You know what I'm saying? It was rough. Yeah, that's what I seen. I didn't see him wash him. I didn't see him get washed. You know, hell with the judges, yeah. I didn't see him get washed. Almost killed that man on PDs, yeah, man. Said get him out of here. Some little activity rounds with the Haney. Facts, Jay. Facts, Jay. Like I said, I ain't gonna say Ryan didn't win, and I definitely think he won, but he allowed Devin to hang around. Devin was, you know, hanging around in that fight. You get what I'm saying? He just didn't have the power to change anything. You get what I'm saying? If he'd have had a home run type of punch, man, he could have changed shit, but he couldn't. And he's standing. Brian admitted to getting hurt in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So he fought pretty damn hard, man, for a guy that was hurt and getting punched on. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I think the right situation, man, definitely with the right game plan, you could definitely beat this dude. He undisciplined. He wasn't in shape. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that type of guy, like, is got an L coming to him. Juice 3 pounds over what he was good with it. Yeah. He stay away from Ryan the rest of his career. That's gonna say a lot about the first fight. Yeah, man. I mean, the way his father been talking, like they still want to fight. You know, Devin was saying something about a rematch still, but then you got Oscar saying what he's saying, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll ever get it. I don't know if we'll ever see a rematch, man. I hope so. I hope he do rematch him at some point and beat him. You know about Devin the dude. Nah, I'm from Jersey, CJ. I know about Devin the dude, though. I know what you're talking about. And shit back in blood, not no lawsuits. Yeah, not. But obviously the lawsuit left a bad taste in people's mouth and still to this day. But I think they feel like that's obviously the wrong fight. Like you get beat up in the ring, then you go fight him in court instead of the actual ring. I get it, but I think he'll get back. You know what I'm saying? I think he first things first, he need a win. Impressive win. How you let that? If he was neutralized physically, bro. Neutralized physically. He made some critical mistakes in that fight that Ryan was able to take advantage of. Get what I'm saying? Like, I know it wasn't the best version, obviously. Like I said, dude looked like he was out of shape to me. He definitely was heavy, but he looked out of shape. You know what I mean? Obviously, the way he was fighting in spurts, but again, you still eat with that condition that he was in. He still was able to throw some hard ass shots with speed on him. He still got speed and power. And whenever he recharged them batteries, he'd just go on these little, flurries and attacks, and he was piecing Dev up. I mean, that's that speed and power, man. And I think he tamed him early. When he caught him early, I think it was hard for him to recover as well. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, he was fighting well, and then made a mistake again, got clipped. You know what I'm saying? The rest was history. Ty Drakeford in the building. How you feeling? What's going on with it? Planet Bell Dog, we shop at Walmart. Yeah, man. So 140 is where it's at. Like, he got to get back in the mix because, you know, without it, man, it's just going to keep moving. You got a lot of talent. Look, in this graphic here, you get what I'm saying? Ryo and Gary Antoine getting in there. Get what I'm saying? T.O. Matisse supposed to be getting in there. Regis and Hitchens beat Paro, Jack Catterall. And supposed to be fighting who? Regis or something, wasn't he? I think so. And you got Puyo in there, but they ain't got Dev in this lineup. And like I say, he got to get a win so they could put him back amongst the top guys at 140. Shit is crazy that you fought a guy that has never fought at 140. That's crazy. You should have known he wasn't gonna make that weight, though. You know what I'm saying? Derek James wanted him to stop playing around and finish him. Yeah, he was playing around. I think some of that was just fatigue, too. Like, you know what I mean? He was trying to play around to cover up the fact that he was tired. You know what I mean? But the reason why I think he was able to somewhat get away from it because he you know, he had him tamed already. You know what I'm saying? He had him hurt. I see David Morrell look like he ready to go. Them boys, this should be a great fight from both of them, man. Definitely should have known. Yeah. I mean, and I don't want to put that on him in that way, but you just should have known you couldn't trust him. I'll say that. Like, if you just pay attention to his history, what fight did he have that was at 140? What fight? You get what I'm saying? What fight was at 140 that he had officially? Like, you get me? Catchweight king. That's what he is. King Rye. He king of the catchweight king. I was saying yesterday, he's the only guy that snuck his ass up to 140. And they was all over it. Oh, you know, he's grew out of 135. He's too big. I believe he just that lack of discipline and then your lifestyle as well. I ain't saying he couldn't have grown. Obviously, you know, you grow as you get older to a degree too, but I think his lifestyle, I mean, the way he was living, beer, drinking, that stuff put weight on you, man. You know what I'm saying? He ate his way up out of the weight class. You know what I'm saying? Ate and partied his way up out of the weight class. His lack of discipline finally caught up to him. And even so much so, how do you know I know? Because he wasn't even able to be making 140. Like, you get what I'm saying? This dude, what weight class he fight at? You know what I'm saying? This dude, every time you turn around, there's something with him. Something with him, yo. Something with him. Ever since he left 35. Would he appreciate the 5 P's? You said the issues. Ryan can't be trusted not to be hot and make weight. Yeah, he can't be trusted, bro. Can't be trusted. I ain't saying he should have known he was dirty, nothing like that, but definitely should have known you couldn't trust him. Very untrustworthy guy. You know what I'm saying? Just all over the place, scatterbrain type of dude. Undisciplined. I mean, just pissed away a lot of the training camp, I believe he did.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
You said nothing about Ryan's performance was enhanced. Yeah, I mean, look, for me, it's just one of the worst conditioned versions of him that I've seen in the ring. Like, and I was watching the fight when he fought Oscar Duarte recently. He was in way better shape for that fight. He's in way better shape to me from what the eye could tell. You know what I'm saying? From my eye, he looked like he was in way better shape. And I ain't just saying how he looked. I'm just saying how he performed, how he fought. He didn't have to fight in spurts and stuff like that. He was getting busy in there with Duarte. He said people said Bill should have stopped the fight. I mean, you know what? I think it just was too much pride and ego for him to do that. I mean, I felt like that at a point, but the fact that he was able to get through it without getting knocked out, you know, I guess it makes his decision not look as bad, right? If he would have got knocked out, or maybe if, I don't know, he's not able to bounce all the way back and people felt like you could have stopped the fight sooner and saved him some punishment, you didn't, then there's a conversation there. But he made it through, yeah. I get it. I think he was close to wanting to stop it, no matter what he say. But I think he just allowed his son to fight through it. 007 in the building was good with it. 140 is hot. Blunt Sports, my guy. What it do, family? Bo Dragon said, oh, man, he's tripping. Yeah, you got to ignore him. Ryan said he didn't train. Yeah, man, he was partying. He was partying, smoking and stuff. I was hearing that from sources that was people that was around him. Ray Davis, what it do, fam? Should took more precaution. Ryan made that last minute weight change with a few opponents. Yeah, B-Dog. That's all I'm saying. You just know he got a history of not being trustworthy. That's all. I ain't saying you couldn't anticipate him having anything in the system at all. Just saying, like, as far as being able to trust him. And I think that was an opportunity to kind of stop the fight, but I think it was already, too far ahead. I don't think, Devin was willing to do that. Judah Vision, my guy, what it do? Mike Smith was good with it. Bill and Devin thought they were going to beat up Ryan. Thought they had an easy fight. Yeah, I think they anticipated him being a lot worse than what he actually is. And I think it got to a point in the build-up where they started to believe the things that they were saying about him. Like, C-level this. He didn't improve since the amateurs. Like, that was crazy. That was crazy to say. Nick Ballin TV was good with it, fam. I don't know how they was feeling that way, but they sold it. They went in there and they approached it like it was sweet, and they messed around and found out. But, the better story now is he's had some time and months to process all this. Big Dre, what it do, family? He had time to process all of this. He looked like he's in some great shape. March 25th on BLK Prime looked like the targeted date for him. We gotta see what it's hitting for, man. Gotta see what young Dev hitting for, man. He back in there sparring. Get what I'm saying? Getting that work. Said this is my 14th straight fight without testing. He said he been testing continuously, and he recently enrolled in Nevada testing, right? So BLK Prime, watch out, man. Y'all got young Dev. What y'all gonna do with him? Who y'all gonna put him in there with? Well, yeah, he need a proper dance partner, man. You know what I mean? He need a proper dance partner in the shake back. You get me? Get right back in the mix. Go beat up Teo or something. Like, you don't go fight Ryan, beat up Teo. He been talking crazy. I'm telling you, like, I really want to see these fights for this dude. So I know this next one should be like a get back fight. I ain't tripping on it at all. Shout out to Bruce Guys. I know he said he heard the AB being a possibility. Hey, if you're gonna give AB a shot right now, let's see it. But this next fight is gonna be really important because it's gonna be a lot of eyes on him. People gonna be, they got questions and they need answers. They want answers, so they're gonna be, overly critical. They're gonna be watching you like a hawk to see what you do. You're gonna fight. Yeah, I wonder, man. Put him in one of the young bucks. He said, let AB cook him. Not excited about BLK Prime. I feel it's not the route he needed based on their track record. I hate to see him come back and not do well. Fabian Martinez, who's getting sued and suspended next? Damn, man, nobody, man. Who getting beat up next? Like I said, death by 1,000 jabs on them, Dev, if you got to, bro. Go in there and take somebody's ass to school in a big way. You get me? Go take somebody to school. But yeah, as far as the BLK, like I said, Rod, the people got prior experiences with them and they don't like it. And like I really want to know what the people think. Like I want to know what y'all think. Like if this is on pay-per-view, the chat. If this is pay-per-view, are y'all paying for this? And I mean, I'm supporting it. Just hope it ain't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? I hope it ain't nothing crazy. Because it's you got a lot of questions to answer, young man. And I think you'll be all right once you shake loose a little bit. Todd said nope. Manuel said nope. Man, I think I like the other style better. Easier to read the chat. But what if he get beat up by his next opponent? Will Bill and Dev's reason get overturned? Yeah, get it overturned. Oh nah, man. Nah, look, if he take a L, man, I think people gonna feel like he done. And that's the tricky thing about boxing. You can't lose. Man, even though it was switched to no contest, and it's almost like it didn't happen as far as the record is concerned, but we seen it. We know it happened. It was 12 rounds of it. It completed 36 minutes, and it just, you're going to have to do something different. Going to have to. Like, as far as I you can get nothing over return. And back-to-back beat downs is going to hurt. it's gonna hit different. Maybe that's why they pick BLK. If you lose, so many people see. Yeah, man. I wonder if it's BLK because of maybe they was talking what he wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? In terms of maybe money or situation. Maybe they had something for him that other people didn't have. Look, if it's on BLK Prime, as long as I ain't got to get charged twice, I definitely support him. I don't really care what network it's on. I just hope they don't make it hard for us as the fight fans to get the fight. You know what I mean? And see if that's the route they're going. If, because I haven't heard.
Put your money on a cash out card that you don't use. And don't put no money on that motherfucker. Something.
Right.
It depends, though. It depends on how much, if it's pay-per-view, how much they charging, and who the opponent is.
Right.
I've been out of that business. You keep giving me BS fights, I ain't paying for them.
Yeah, for sure.
I pay for solid cards and great fights. That's it.
Lisa said yes, and my only concern is the network. Yeah. Crush the Legend, my guy. What's good with it?
Shit, you pay for bullshit, they gonna keep giving it to you.
Back on that net revenue. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Jay said where it was Big Turk. I thought he had the unlimited bag and was rocking with Haney. I mean, he did make a pitch early, remember? Saying only Turk could be the one to put such and such fight together. And then, like I said, after that, he was like, man, these jazz promoters is the reason why I ain't been fighting. You know what I mean? They messing the game up. And then next thing you know, now we hear BLK Prime. So interesting. I ain't here to knock it. I just want to see the fight. I hope the production and stuff don't suck too, though, man. Because, people going to be super critical, man. Like, this move could be.
I'm big on that. I don't like no bad production. I hate that.
Like, I want to know, like, what this going to look like, bro. Like, I want to see him back. But what this about to look like, it's going to be some questions, y'all. It's really some questions. What is this shit about to look like right now? Are they going to charge us for it? BLK, is they trying to get back with, showing, look, we got dead fighting on the platform. Like, I hope this was one of those things where it was the right situation they offering to you, and, you just chose to go there, because I'm telling you, this, and I ain't a negative guy, but I'm just trying to be realistic here. You work with a number of different people. You would think, like, if you're going to fight somebody of substance, it would be, you working with somebody maybe that you worked with in the past that got one of the fighters that you want to fight, right? Is it not? But now what you going to BLK, like you was saying, Flossie, I think that's the question you was asking. Can somebody else roam? Like, who can somebody else go travel and fight on that platform?
Yeah, can anybody of substance do that?
Right. That makes sense. Like, who's over there? Like, who?
Especially if you call yourself trying to go pay-per-view, because if you try to go pay-per-view, you got to be somebody halfway decent, some type of big level guy if you're going to try to do that. If you're going to try to get a subscription and some money out of me, it shit got to be worth something.
Right. Yeah, I hope it don't look bad. I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that would have gave us any hint that they was even in the picture remotely is when Bill, like I said, he spoke about it. Like, what's up with the BLK Primes? You know what's up with them. Y'all doing business with the BLK Primes. Okay. I ain't tripping. I hope it work out. That's all I'm just here to ask questions and see what's going on. Like, the fact that you went this route, is this a sign that these other promoters are not rocking with you? I'm just asking questions. I ain't saying it for a fact, but is that what's going on right now? Like, are you boxed in or boxed out? However, you get what I'm saying? However you want to look at it. Did you excommunicate yourself from the circle? Because remember, his dad been very vocal about these 3 or 4 promoters, this and that. The old ways of doing it is over with, and the new blood, the BLKs and MVP promotions. What's up with them? Let's talk about them. And I'm like, okay, what's up with it though? Because like I said, the last thing I heard about BLK, people was tripping about it. They was telling people to just deal with it when customers are saying they got gypped out of their money. This is what was going on. They was responding to people in real time via Twitter and social media, telling like, man, I had the post from my guy Undercard Boxing for months and months. I had finally deleted it. I was holding it for mad long so I could show people. I never thought that I would need to have this again to show people how they was talking. So that still, I guarantee you, if undercard boxing come through here, he'll remember they said that to him. I know I'm not tripping. I believe it was undercard, and it was the BLK, and they wrote him a message back on Twitter saying something to him about basically just like you ain't getting refunded. You gotta just deal with it. Hold on, what fight was that? Didn't Tevin Farmer remember that fight, Flossie? Didn't Tevin Farmer have something fall out? He had something.
I remember a fighter saying something about either they got paid like super late or they didn't get paid or something.
And his girl was like speaking about it and all of that. Could have swore that. Well, I gotta look that back up. Shout out to Big Dog Willie coming through the 5 pieces.
Said, let me do some research real quick.
And the new Bill Haney facts. Bill Haney said on X said when he was 15 years old, he helped Marvin Gaye produce Sexual Healing, then produced the TV show Miami Vice for a school project. I'm telling you, man of many hats, man, jack of all trades. That Bill.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to Big Dog. We appreciate you, bro. Devin versus Honorable Barboza. That wouldn't be a bad fight. Devin versus Blair. Another one wouldn't be bad for him. Wouldn't be bad for him to get back in there. Shout out to my guy Opulent LD TV. Shout out to family. What's good with it, bro? Cash Crypto.
Let me see if I can find it. I'll see if I can find the article somewhere.
Like, yeah. Like, we just having a conversation, Kyle. Like, I just always be wanting to be clear. Like, I ain't taking the route people take with trying to go at him personally or just tearing down, but I'm asking a real question because this is a move that nobody expected, bro. Ain't nobody expect and people thought BLK Prime was out of there. You get what I'm saying? Just in the minds of the people, they thought they like hit the road and went to do other things, took their talent somewhere else. Farmer and Bay, right? What network was that? It was, right? It was it supposed to be on that? Tevin Farmer versus Devin Haney on BLK Prime. It's not a bad fight for him, bro. Shout out to Dre Smith. What's good, bro? He said Bill Nokia can't be stopped. I'm telling you, Farmer, yeah, and they fell through, right? Right. What network was that? Was that BLK for Farmer and Mickey Bay? The kind of network you had to deal with to watch Devin fight. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, that's gonna matter to the people. To me, I'm just coming from the standpoint, I'm trying to support it, but I just want to know like what's gonna be the, like, do we got to download another app? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what we got to do, and how much is it gonna cost? Is it a pay-per-view fight? Like I said, I haven't seen them mention it, but I know it's still early and probably some details being sorted out. But at least he's getting back in there. March 25th is looking like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't find nothing exactly, but that former fight was the same card that AB was supposed to headline that ended up getting canceled or something because of money. It's a whole article about it, but like, it ain't going into detail.
Was it
BLK Prime?
Yeah, so yeah,
like 2023.
Yeah, it was okay. It was BLK. I had to get an Apple Pay to get me.
It was supposed to be in Atlanta.
Right. There you go. Shout out to Cal Cooley. You're right. Yeah, it was BLK. So again, I'm not knocking it. I want to be very clear. I ain't knocking shit. Maybe they had the situation that you was looking for, whether that be money, opponent, or both, right? But again, it could be a deeper story here. It could be a bigger story, an underlying story that it might be too early to tell right now. But did y'all not saying y'all blackballed yourselves, but the way you talking about the promoters though, then you was on record saying, Top Rank did you dirty, Oscar and them did you dirty, 100K threshold. You was talking all this shit. It was new to us. Like, remember at the time of these situations, they was talking totally different. Like, it was working out and they was bossed up. Remember, he his own boss and the rest of these dudes got to catch him. Remember, that was that energy. So it's like, how did y'all go from that to now saying all of these people did y'all dirty? And now you're on BLK Prime, who actually did people dirty. They did this. You get what I'm trying to say? None of those other networks, we got those kind of situations where they did us crazy. BLK Prime, people still remember they did people bogus. People had to go through extreme measures to get refunds, and some people didn't get them. They was told to pretty much deal with it. All sales is final type energy.
I ain't gonna hold you. The more we talk about it, the more and more I'm starting to change my mind about buying it. Cause man, I'll support, but you ain't finna rob me.
That's all I'm just putting out what's out there.
Because I would say, because I want to ride with you, but y'all got to have y'all money thing cleaned up.
Right. I'm putting
got to.
I'm 100% rocking with him, y'all, and I'm supporting him. But damn, BLK Prime, man, I ain't knocking them at all. But shit, that I don't know what I ain't been able to. The couple cars, like it been some, a little shaky with them. I mean, Bud Crawford went over there and beat up Evaneson. You get what I'm saying? But that Mickey Bay, the Tevin Farmer joint was wild. That was wild. His girl had to explain to people what was going on. It was crazy. Craig John said Haney versus Broner, March 25th on BLK Prime. I hear people keep saying Broner. Okay. Hey, man, that'd be a get back fight. DHP don't have promoters. I'm telling you. Cal, they gonna need the people. That's why I say don't isolate yourselves by throwing these dudes under the bus every chance you get. You get what I'm saying? It ain't gonna serve you no good in the long run, I don't think, because at the end of the day, even if you're not signed on long term with these promoters, the guys that you are going to be looking to fight, like the Teofimos, like these people have homes and you're gonna want to do business there. And you get what I'm saying? That's all. I want to see him burn bridges. You know what I mean? And that's real in boxing. Jay Grant was good with it, fam. Like not getting paid is wild. Yeah. It's wild. It's crazy work. Broner can't fight. Elbow and shoulder broke. Teeth falling out in matches. They got knocked out. Smoochie, man. Blair Cobbs knocked my guy AB teeth out, man. He crazy. I'm still looking for Blair on that one, man. For that, my boy AB like that. The disrespect is crazy, man. Crazy work, man. Crazy. March 25th, man. Young Hanos. Where the Hanos clan at, man? Where y'all at, man? How happy are y'all that y'all man about to pop out and show ninjas? You know what I'm saying? He about to pop out and show ninjas, man. But yeah, let's see, man. I wonder who's gonna be on the undercard too. Shout out to Tay Jones. I seen him comment on Twitter that he hear another big name supposed to be on that card too. I don't know. And I probably can reach out and ask if he's willing to tell me, but I don't know if he meant like another big name, and that's going to be the guy that's fighting Haney, or it's going to be Haney fighting somebody, and then it's going to be also another name on the card. I'm not sure, but wherever it is, I want to see him succeed. I want to see you win. I don't really care about the network as much. I'm just asking fair questions based on people's relationship with the BLK Prime and how they felt like they moved in some of their cards with their fights. How people was getting charged and overcharged certain monies and never getting that back. So that's the only thing I don't like. But I don't care. If you're going to put on a fight and it's a guy that I want to see and he's there because you gave him the opportunity that he was seeking, everything good with him, let's see the fight. I just don't know who to think is going to be. And again, keep seeing y'all saying AB. Let's see it. I mean, they was talking about it before. Ty, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? And he turned down the Teal fight. Marcus, what's going on? I mean, it's a little bit of like back and forth with that, right? Because on one end, Bill Haney did say out his mouth that they said no to that fight because of the split. They thought that 55-45 was in T.O.'s favor, wasn't it? So he did admit to that, if that's what you ask him. He said it out his mouth. Fate was good with it. Think Haney versus Sandor is solid? It is, but you know the crazy part about it? Like, he could have kept his belt, fought this dude. You get what I'm saying? And Ben got it out the way to now had dropped the belt and after the Brian situation. And now you got to double back and fight Sandor. Might be like, damn, you could have did this. So I don't know. But we'll see. Shit, we got to keep guessing unless y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So we got to guess. You know what I mean? Got to guess. Because that's the big deal. Who we going to fight? You know what I mean? Now we know when he's coming back, but now we need to know the next order of business against who. You know what I mean? And Broner wouldn't be the worst thing. You know what I'm saying? Broner wouldn't be the worst thing. Marquis was good with it, bro. So this setup, I had to slide A, B, B, D. My Sandor still ain't fought. Interesting. You think it could be him, Jay? That's what you're saying? You think it could be a Sandor? I just think he could have got him out the way sooner, but I mean, they gotta make Regis versus Rolly.
I said that made me wonder why, if it is Sandor, why it ain't no top rank.
BLK Prime, y'all. That's what we trying to figure out. Like, who's gonna be the guy that's fighting on BLK Prime?
It got to be somebody that the promoter don't care about sending to another platform. It got to be. You're gonna have to be some type
Shout
of
out to
way.
my guy Marquis. Appreciate that support, fam.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shit, and this the fight at 140 or he going up?
He's
ain't
staying
nobody
at 40.
said yet. Oh, all right.
He's
Cool,
staying at 40 from what I heard. I ain't hear you going up. Shout out to my homie Big Dre, man, in the Cash App. Much love.
And
bro.
we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
You know damn well it ain't AB. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just keep hearing people throw it out there, though.
I can believe it, because like when I'm trying to think about it, I really can't think of nobody off the top of my head.
Like, who has the
Not right off.
flexibility to, and who's going to be allowed to travel over to BLK Prime to fight? That's my question, right? I don't know. I don't know. That's why people saying AB because it's BLK Prime. Don't Don King got a relationship with the BLK? Worldwide art says record. Yeah, that never happened.
Nah,
that
not over there.
I don't know. Not it'll be okay. Corey Schofield about to scrap February 22nd. Sandor was supposed to fight Puyo on 10 card. December, I believe. Maybe Blair Cobbs.
Shit, Blair still rambling at 40.
That's not a bad fight, yo. If it's Blair Cobb, that wouldn't be a bad fight. But yeah, he had 47. That's the thing. I don't see him dropping down to do that. I ain't saying he won't, but just
I think he would. I just didn't think he would.
I'm over here trying to build him up. You know what I'm saying, Jay? Like, I talk positive about this dude, despite whatever it is he went through and how people been talking crazy. So I want to know for the right reason, so I can have a good conversation around it, so I can know what to kind of expect to a degree, right? And he's not at 47. Nah, he ain't there. And I don't think he going there either. AB or Blair would be fired. Yeah, I'm telling him wouldn't be bad fights. AB wouldn't be bad right now. Again, it's very early, so we don't know. People thinking pay-per-view. So who is going to be worthy? Who's going to be able to fight on BLK Prime with no issue? March 25th. Get what I'm saying? That's the date, March 25th. So, Cook getting knocked out by Cobbs on BLK Prime. Yeah, that'll stink. That'll sting. That'll hit different. Better not let Blair touch that chin. Oh yeah, Blair could punch. Blair's strong, man. Blair could box a little bit too. He ain't just mindless in there. He can fight. It's just one of those things where it's levels to it, right? You know, certain guys he just ain't gonna beat. But if you a guy that's coming off a tough situation and you got a bunch of questions that you need answering, yeah, that could be a bit of a tricky fight. Blair Cobb could be a little tricky guy. But I do believe in Devin's boxing ability as long as he return to form, man. Like, he been getting a lot of slight. That's why for those people that have been, drilling him and saying that he done, I want to see him go out there and prove all those people wrong. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's saying he cooked and he can't bounce back after one fight is crazy. He should be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying it all along. Then the move that they make is going to be very important. It's going to be key. You need to see them make a move that's really going to put them in a situation to get right back where they need to be. Get you a win and look good doing it and shut people up. Get what I'm saying? You get right back at the top of 140. It's deep up there, man. So you got real fights to be made, but you got to be on your A game for you to win these fights, because these dudes is some dogs up there at 40, man. Think about all the different matchups that could be made. You know what I mean? Some good fights. I said Blair KO there. Shit, I don't know. Roger was good with him. Yeah, man. BLK. What they said, BLK is very happy to have a young man. You know what I'm saying? BLK, like, man, look, bro, they telling that, look, see you March 25th on BLK Prime and Caps, the boxing glove. They excited to have young Hanos in the building. You know what I mean? They excited. They ecstatic to have him in there. You know what I mean? They go trill Bill, you know what I mean? 140 mil Bill, and they're watching young Dev spar, get his work in, March he back. You get me? You know what I'm saying? In the gym, putting in that work. He about to prove a lot of y'all wrong, man. I'm about to say that. I just don't know who he fighting, though. I don't. I'm going to prove some people's wrong, though. Blair got that awkward, irky, jerky style. Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. Nah, this ain't a joke, bro. This is BLK Prime. BLK Prime, bro. March 25th. He back. He back. Big Hanos. Big Hanos, man. That big Regis fight on BLK pretty good. Big Dog Willie, appreciate that 10-piece, man. Back in the super chat. He said Bill Haney said on X back in 1998, he played in the street ball tournament. His team consisted of Fat Joe, E40, and himself versus Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Kevin Garnett, and only lost by 3 points, man. That's epic, man. That's epic.
I know you lying.
And he lived to talk about it. And we ain't
never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
If you telling niggas that he's selling goddamn water to a well.
Yeah,
that's some slick shit.
Yeah, shout out to Big Dog too. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, the wrong kind of ass whooping definitely could change you. But I feel like he young, and I don't think that it was that bad. Like I've seen a lot worse. Right, I've seen a lot worse, but I think it's the comeback trail is what's going to determine, how it unfolds for you. You get what I'm saying? It's about the get back. I've been saying this all along. It's really, you just got to be smart. Got to understand you made some mistakes, and now this trick, you fix some shit, go beat somebody up real quick, and then you put yourself back in the conversation and make these meaningful fights, because that's all it takes. It's just a shake back fight, and you right back there. I don't know if they planning on trying to jump back into the deep end, but I don't think that's necessary at this point. I think what's necessary is getting somebody that's going to allow you to shake off any potential ring rust. Any layover effects, work out the kinks, answer, somebody that's going to allow you to answer the questions at your own pace while you beat them up. I'm not trying to say cherry pick and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, it's about being smart. And I said this earlier, if Ryan Garcia can get a tune-up, what De La Hoya was saying, that's what he's looking to do, get him a tune-up and then put him in there with the names. Devin Haney, you was getting beat up. Why you can't get a tune-up and then get back in there with the names? I don't think that's unrealistic. I don't think you're a coward for it. I'm not going to push that. I think it's a smarter move. But, again, it's all up to him and Bill and whatever it is that they come up with as a team. But, for me, definitely got to be smart about how you shake back. Zach B, what it do? I disagree. AB would not be a good fight. Nothing about AB is a good fight. I don't know. Maybe for him, because it's a name. Somebody that's definitely at the end of their career, definitely at a much different point. Maybe it's a winnable fight with a reasonable name. You know what I mean? It worked out for Blair Cobb. You get what I'm saying? I don't think Dev is too good for the opportunity if it comes his way, but I don't know. That's just something people throwing out there. I will punish him. Damn, I will punish him. Dante's boxing talk. My bro, what's good with it? How you feeling, family? You stupid big dog.
It's a good fight for a shakeback fight. Nothing else, nothing less. That's about it.
Felix, what it do, family? How you feeling? Says they're boxing tonight. Clone me, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? I don't know. Tonight? I'm not sure. Frank Martin. Oh, man, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if he fought Frank Martin too, Rich. That'd be crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think it's that crazy to do that immediately.
Yeah, he need one, Zach. He need one, bro. Shout out to Big Dog Willie, man. Appreciate your support, fam. But
If you talking about that shit hurt him mentally, he need to get back fight for his mind more than anything else.
Right. You get what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Right. Gotta be smart. Don't try to be too prideful. We don't want to see you lose. Like, go out there. We don't want to see you go out like Willie Lump. Not me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is the best path for you to travel to get back at the top, you know what I mean? Do that. You know what I mean? But BLK Prime, I ain't gonna lie, that came out of left field. But like I said, Bill dropped the breadcrumb when he spoke about it, when he asked about it. What's up with the BLK Primes? Now y'all know what's up. Y'all, what's up? Maybe BLK Prime heard that interview. You know what I mean? Somebody from there, and there you go. I would love to know how that situation came about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he was just asking about him in the interview, and then boom. Yeah, next fight gonna be on BLK Prime. Okay. Cool. No tune-ups at 140, gotta jump back in the fight. You better get Broner in there. telling you, better do something. Matchroom, top ring, PVC might freeze him out. But that's what I'm wondering, bro. Is this move a result of that happening? Because remember what he was saying about the promoters and why he hasn't fought. So remember, it was a timeline. Turkey can make this fight. Then, oh, now the promoters messing the game up. Why I ain't fought? Then your dad keep talking about the 4 promoters and how they do business. What's up with BLK Prime? Now y'all on BLK. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't knocking him at all. I just want to see a good fight from him. But BLK Prime, I can't see everybody being as level-headed as me. People gonna be like, the hell with BLK Prime. I'm telling you, I can see it. I ain't about to predict no sales, no failures, none of that, but I can see a bunch of people complaining about BLK Prime now. I can see it. So we gonna see. Cash says it's a bad move. It's just that the network is unexpected. That's all. I ain't knocking it, but it's unexpected. Yeah, he said Frank Martin ain't no damn tune-up, though. That'd be a tough fight on your way back. Frank will cook that right now. It'd be a tough fight, though. Going from 300K pay-per-views with Ryan to 5K on BLK Prime is asinine. Yeah, that's going to stink if that happens. But, damn, is it going to be a pay? I want to know these things. Is it? That's the route y'all going? Pay-per-view after the fight with Ryan, how it played out, the lawsuit, the time off, pay-per-view, but with who? Get me? No, it's tough, man. Ain't Zab Dad's family, and the quicker the fights, the better.
They bring him back on pay-per-view. They feeling him. They just cashing out on him if they do that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they had a falling out, but I know Bill had made a comment about Zab. Said something, called him something, referred him to some 704 Joe. What it do, fan? Frank, you think Frank a tune-up? I feel you. I don't think so, though. I don't think Frank a tune-up. You know what I mean? And that might be a shaky fight. You know what I mean? With you not knowing exactly where you at after that fight. But, I mean, did you confirm that was going to be okay Prime? Or they throwing it out there? Oh, nah. They definitely say, they told him, hold on. I had the tweet up here. Where they reached out and told him. They told him, look, they say, see you March 25th on BLK Prime. And that's them telling them what's up. They like, yeah. So let's rock with it, man. I want to see it, but still got questions though. I still got questions. Still got questions. Yeah, I don't think Frank a tune up though, but hey, Frank said he was going to 140. He said leave his name out of any conversations at 135 because he's not there no more. So, but I couldn't see that. I don't know. It's just an interesting question because that's who I couldn't see nobody else like of note like fighting over there because these people already have situations going on. But would it be a situation where somebody be allowed to, fight on that network? And is BLK Prime? Do they have good relationships with anybody else if that has to be the case? Get what I'm saying? It's a lot, bro. I don't even know. That shit different. Roger was good with it. He said Haney versus Boots. That was the boogeyman one time. I'm rocking with him. Yeah, I'm definitely rocking with the youngin', man. I'm definitely rocking with him. Yeah, man. I definitely am. Dad versus Pablo Escobar. No rehydration. No relation. Jermaine Ortiz, or you think he's too dangerous to come back? That's a tricky fight. That it'll be a chess match. It'll be a technical fight. It'll be an interesting fight. Jermaine Ortiz is a risky fight though. Could be a risky fight. But I just don't know which way they're going. You know what I'm saying? That's the intrigue. I ain't gonna lie. I'm interested to see who he decides to fight for his next fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to know. Only a Devin Haney can cap this. He said turn down 45% of an ESPN pay-per-view for a championship for BLK Prime, man. That's it. That his dad did admit to it. His dad did admit to, turning down the 45% because he felt like it wasn't right. Yeah, he did. He did admit to it. A1 Hoops on my brother. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Stay Wavy TV said Haney face of boxing right now. I think him versus Barrows. I'm on 47 is his best option. I mean, listen, I appreciate the optimism. He definitely not the face of boxing. He's a name in boxing. He's definitely a name in boxing, whether people like him or not. He's definitely a name. Face, nah. There's no one deniable face, but there's a couple of guys that really garner the attention of the fans. But I wouldn't call him the face, but he's definitely one of the names. He's definitely talked about. People got to respect him and with the work that he's put in, whether you like him or not. And I want to see him bounce back. Barrios at 147 would be dangerous coming off the Ryan Garcia fight to jump up the weight class and then fight at Barrios. I'm not saying he can't win, but that'd be a dangerous fight, tricky fight. But I don't think he's jumping up to 47 just yet. I mean, so we'll see. Boxers talked about more than Haney. Yeah, if y'all think that, man, bro, yeah, you got it. I refuse to argue with somebody that think Haney is the face of boxing. That's a different level right there. That's a different level. It's just that couldn't be further from the truth. And it don't even, like, who cares, right? He one of the faces of boxing. He's very accomplished, young, still got a lot of his career ahead of him. Like, it's so much to appreciate about what he got going on, especially he get back on his A game and get back to doing what Devin Haney do. It's good for boxing. That's great for boxing. You know what I mean? But is he the face? Nah. I mean, I think the people determine that. He's definitely been talked about, I think, more now than in recent years because of the situations, for better or for worse. But for me, when I talk about him, I'm always trying to be positive about the way I speak about him. I just want to see him get back in there. That's why I wanted to talk about it, and I'm glad that he's getting back in there. I mean, he gotta show us. It's going to answer a lot of questions. It's going to answer a lot of questions, but that face stuff is tricky, man, because we got guys like Anthony Joshua. I mean, how many people was in that stadium? What was it? Over 80K? What was it? 90-some K? What was it? They just had it in 90K? Something wild. Like, that's those numbers right there, like, are ridiculous. We got guys like Canelo. Get what I'm saying? Got guys like Canelo. You got guys like, you know what I mean? Tank. You get what I'm saying? It's some real big, ticket sellers out there, and they don't quite, I don't think, meet that threshold, but that don't take away from the fact that people know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Is accomplished, and you can't take that from him. He's still a world-class fighter. Unless he come back and he can't return to form, I mean, he put in some work, man. Kendra was good with it. Aunt McQueen was good, Professor. What's going on with it? So the link working? Yeah, the link worked. Y'all just probably a little tricky. I gotta do it a little finesse it a little bit because I'm doing it this way, like I'm on my phone. Any family needs to cut it out. They out of pocket. I think he just needs to find a more authentic avenue in terms of the way he promotes. Right? I think it's a lot of truth to sell about Haney that people would appreciate, and I don't think he's quite tapped all the way into that. He's still on that same same stuff he was on before, and I don't think it's gonna work the same way. So he gonna have to figure that out though. You don't like the BLK crap? Haney versus Cobb? I'm telling y'all, it's not a bad fight. Melanin Queen, peace to the queen. How you feeling?
I'm not mad at the fight.
Mm-hmm.
If that is the case, I think it's a very delicate situation though, because if it is a matter of confidence, you don't want to put him in there with somebody who doesn't provide enough resistance, because then whatever confidence you build will then be false confidence, because you was in there with somebody you were supposed to just steamroll. So I think the challenge is going to be finding the appropriate level of resistance.
Yeah, right.
And then the other part too is this: I I remember watching something with Regis and Hitchens before the Paro fight, and he said that he actually got a lot of confidence from the Lemos fight, that he was able to survive certain shots.
Right.
You know, it's the first time he had ever been hit that cleanly. So with Dev, I think it remains to be seen whether or not he gets gun shy or he's shell shocked, or if he's like, hell, if I could survive 12 rounds and get dribbled off the canvas by Ryan Garcia, not too many guys made it up out of that ring after getting hit with that left hook. We've seen plenty of guys, Luke Campbell, Javier Fortuna, Oscar Duarte. A lot of guys got clipped and they just got sent on their merry way, but Dev managed to fight his way to a split decision. So if they're looking at it through that lens, you could probably glean some confidence from that. So,
right, that's a good point. And shout out to Flossie. I see you sent me fight hype suggesting Tevin Farmer. What y'all think about that? Even though that I know there was some talks about him rematching Zepeda.
I was saying, I'm with it, but I kind of want him to get that Zepeda rematch. Because he could have won that.
Right.
To be honest.
Right.
I do. I think he could have won that. I wouldn't mind the Zepeda rematch. I also wouldn't mind the Devin Haney fight either. At this rate, you might as well change Tevin Farmer's nickname to the litmus test, because that seems to be the way in which he's going as far as his career is concerned. You're getting him in there with all these young guys now, and you're going to see if they could really fight for real, like where they at. Because Morataya, his last fight, he looked sensational, but against Tevin Farmer, he looked shaky as hell. And you can argue that Tevin Farmer won that fight. Then after that, we see him in there with Zepeda. Zepeda looks shaky as hell, gets dropped, eked out a close decision. So Tevin Farmer might be a good test for Devin Haney to see where he is. And then another thing too is, you know, it seems like a lot of the guys that are near the top of the division, they just tend to be southpaw, so more experience.
Right. TM was good with it, fam. Need somebody he can go put his hands on and build confidence. Yeah. Still want to see Tank versus Farmer do it in Philly. Farmer he don't make bad fights. The dude he gonna fight. He gonna fight with you. Like that dude, he gonna get in there and mix it up. He showed you that. Like he surprised me with the way that he fought Zepeda, man. He really was trying to like deal with a guy throwing 100 punches around and end up dropping him and forced him to have to fight to a close ass decision, bro. The dude can scrap. William Old School, what's good, bro? How you feeling? Devin versus Africa. The only thing is Africa with Matchroom, and you know he ain't fighting this soon as March 25th. That'd be a good fight for him after he get his legs back under him. I'll say after he get his legs back under him, yeah.
Before I clicked, man, I heard you say something about the Sandor Martin fight. In a perfect world, which I agree with you 1000%, he takes that fight, and I don't want to crap on Sandor Martin, but I feel like Dev could definitely, you know, edge out that fight, get a win, because Sandor is nothing to sneeze at. We've seen him give other guys tough fights. Teofimo, Mikey Garcia, albeit in the twilight of his career, but still is Mikey Garcia nonetheless. The only other person to handle Mikey Garcia that handily was Errol Spence. So
that's a fact.
But with that being said, to your point about Dev fighting him, let's say he fights in a perfect world, he fights Sandor Martin, he gets the decision. Now you got Africa in a situation where he relinquishes the IBF from Paro. Then now you got unification, but they kind of fumbled the bag, you know, chasing the bag versus Ryan Garcia, because they even had an out with the whole Barboza on standby. But it is what it is. We are where we are right now.
What up? Yeah, man. He has some real opportunities, man, and he made the decision he made. Now it's the get back. So we gonna sit here and speculate who we fighting until he tell us something. Like, I don't think people crazy for shit. We want to know what's up with him. I mean, we seen what happened in 420. We waiting to see the young man bounce back. That's all.
You said you come back in March. We definitely want to know who it is. We're gonna speculate until we find out.
Big facts, especially considering what March 25th. That'll be close to a year since he's been out the ring. So that's another thing to combat with. You know, I think this might have been the longest spell of inactivity in Devin's career, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he's ever taken close to a year off.
I don't never remember him being out the ring for so long.
I think you're right. I don't think so either.
If he did, I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't think so. Now, I think this is the longest. His dad, I think Bill was just saying it too. I think this is the longest he's been out the ring. So, yeah, like, of course you don't jump right back in there with those questions to answer. Like, that would just be silly in my opinion. But, again, I ain't making the decisions over there. So, we going to see. Like you just seen, Fight Hype just suggested a Tevin Farmer. Who knows? I mean, and the reason why certain names sound reasonable because like he would seem as if he has that freedom to be able to do that if that were the case. Whereas I don't know, a lot of these people just don't seem to fit that bill to be guys that's going over there to BLK to have a fight, you know. So that's where I'm at with it. And I don't know, I could be wrong. So, you know, I don't know everything, but I'll see. I mean, we'll all see.
Do you know if Michelle Rivera has anything lined up? TM says Michelle Rivera, he can catch the fade with him.
Shit, I wouldn't be lining up with nobody that tested positive after I'm coming off my traumatic loss. But there could be somebody that PBC wouldn't care about letting go over there. To be honest.
Right.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at Michelle Rivera. I think he's looked pretty good his past couple of outings. He's like a moderate level of danger because he's not a huge puncher, but I feel like he boxes well enough to keep Devin on his toes. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's just right. That might be a good opponent right there. And he's also looking to reestablish himself too, because prior to that situation you just alluded to, Flossie, he seemed like he was supposed to be the next guy. You know what I mean? He was highly touted once upon a time. And yeah, so
they were sure trying to push it on us too.
Yeah, with the Muhammad Ali cosplay that he had going on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that annoyed me from the jump. Shades of Ali. What you say? Shades of Ali.
Haney versus Kenneth Sims. That'd be a good fight to watch too. Kenneth Sims really can scrap. Needs to fight a 5'6" or 5'7" power puncher. Devin Farmer does fit the description. Yeah, man. I know people thinking somebody just said something about Tevin Farmer's little and can't punch. Shit, I just sent the clip of him dropping Zepeda and clipping him with shit. They said, look, otherwise, punches damn sure has some steam on it. I don't care what you say. He was in there. He was fighting. He had his mind made up. He was sitting down on punches. He was getting results. Made it rough for Zepeda ass in there. Shit, if he was younger, he probably would have beat him. I mean, you know what I mean? It probably would have made it even more tough.
Tell you one thing.
Arguably did beat him. Shit, you know what I mean? He was on his helmet in that fight. He made it tough for him.
Shit, he better have that defense together, though, because now that you've been dropped that many times, every person you get in the ring with going to try you like that. Even the guys that you feel like shouldn't even be punching for real, they're going to try you.
So he been changed. I'm telling you, that belt hit different. Yeah, you're gonna have to work through it, man. It's gonna be interesting though. Say you better go get a trilogy with Cambosis. Cambosis keep barking up the Regis and Hitchens tree. You know that's the title fight. Of course you would take it. I don't think he's scared to, but Hitchens will box his head off. It beat Cambosis up. He just ain't got it. That's the wrong kind of style. Like that'd be shades of Haney again. Tell him.
Yeah, like Tio goddamn not taking no boy that serious. Gave that boy a whole career. Gave him a whole lifeline. They were calling that boy split decision Cambosis before you beat Tio. Ain't no telling where his career would have been if that ain't happened.
Right. So nothing still confirmed on who Dad fighting. No, as far as who he fighting, no. But all we do know is BLK Prime, March 25th. Matthew Bishop, what it do, fam? How you feeling? Shout out to you. So yeah, BJ, we don't know. We don't know who. We just up here spitballing and just thinking because the BLK changes things. I think you're right. You ain't fighting on no top ranks or no the zones. You get what I'm saying? Definitely know you ain't gonna fight on no PVC. So you know what I mean? And
Shit.
this could be a bigger. What you think, Ant? You think do you think they boxed themselves in, blackballed themselves, or you know, or is going on because of, you know, for them to deal with BLK Prime, meanwhile shitting on the rest of the promoters? Could this be the sign of things to come? I mean, could they potentially have burnt bridges?
I don't believe that's outside of the realm of possibility. And the more that Bill Haney goes on these damn, it seems like he's got on a promo run against the promotional companies. It's like, bro, just chill out and just focus on y'all. Don't mention none of the promoters and how they doing XYZ. Because when everything was on the up and up, it seemed like all of these promotional entities, they had an open door policy with these guys. We got to remember, once upon a time, Devin fought on Showtime. He done fought on Top Rank, fought with Matchroom. So now all of a sudden, when things is looking a little shaky, you know, you can't just crap on these guys, especially when you're talking about you're your own boss, and then when a purse bid situation presents itself, you don't even bid on the fight yourself. So how the hell you want somebody else to sponsor you with their dollars? You're not willing to put your own money up.
Get on your high horse and start shitting on everybody. Now you had to go back and probably bite back, and they wasn't shit. They weren't fucking with you.
Yeah,
that's a slippery slope of not signing a promotional deal like that. Like that's why I only really advise doing like fight by fight deals with different promotional companies unless you just got the juice like that.
Yeah, I keep saying
because as soon as you take a loss and you don't sell, they're just gonna try to wash you away.
Yeah, they could have put themselves in the corner, Rod. That's what I was asking, and I'm just speculating, just, you know, conversation purpose. I ain't saying that's exactly what happened, but I can't stress it enough. This move is so left field, and nobody expected that. I swear, I thought he was going to end up fighting for Eddie again. I did.
I kind of figured that shit was said when Eddie said what he said about him.
But he said he still be, these dudes, you know, that's the thing. The promoters were saying they still be willing to work with him and stuff like that. So
see, yesterday's price ain't today's price, and that's the problem. You got your old back, and in the eyes of the people that handle the money, they still look at you like you lost.
Oscar Duarte, a little strong dude too. He punching a little bit, but I think Devin could box him. But again, this is like what version of him? That's the question. That's what's going to really determine, like, you know, I think the fighter that they choosing to pick. You know what I mean? You got to be somebody that you would think they're going to look good against. So like you said the other day, Bill Bridges, don't burn him. Yeah, XAB, how that goes. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That the list got to be short in terms of BLK contestants, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, who fighting there? We gotta narrow it down. Gotta be a way. It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be somebody that I'm pretty sure we know of, but I ain't looking at it to be no world beater right now out the gate. So, Blair and AB are with Don King. They seem viable options. That's what I'm saying for the BLK Prime business. It do. I'm just waiting for somebody to come out and say they fight March 25th too. And somebody come out and confirm it. I wonder, do they even got an opponent though? I mean, because you got a date. You got somebody lined up. March ain't so far away. It ain't. In January, once that first week go, you know, the rest of them just, you know. And next thing you know, we in February watching David and David. And before you know, it's Tank, and before you know what I mean, or you know, before that, you got Core. You got a couple fights before that.
I ain't gonna lie. After that fight, either I'm gonna have a boxing hangover, or I'm in boxing sorrow after February 1st. One of the two. One of the two.
Twin Lumar says y'all don't think Oscar Duarte is a safe fight. I think it's a tricky fight. Because Oscar Duarte is dangerous in the sense that, you know, he's strong, he's relentless. We do know the guy can punch. He's got a high work rate.
I think Devin could keep him off though if he stay disciplined. He can keep him off with the jab. I think. I don't think Oscar feet that great.
No, his feet are terrible. They're terrible. I'm sorry, Oscar Duarte, to say it so frankly. His feet are terrible. He's one of them guys where he's inadvertently southpaw. Like every time he throws a right hand, he squares up every single time by accident.
Whole body shift.
Whole body. So if he could time him, I think that'll be paramount. He would have to time him.
Right.
Bait a reaction out of him, time him, catch him as he's throwing. If he could do that, but the thing about Duarte is, like I said, the guy got a hell of a motor on him. Because what's his name was fighting a pretty decent fight against him, but eventually he wore him down, Jojo Diaz. And that was the first time Jojo Diaz had ever been stopped. I want to say that was back in what, March or April, something like that.
Like that. I remember watching that. It was somewhere around there.
Devin and Bill have overestimated and overvalued their current position. Yeah, man, it's starting to look like that. Duarte versus Regis in negotiations, are they? Devin left hook Haney versus Sandor Martin. I think it might be above 140. Shit, man. I don't know. I'd be shocked to see him go above 140.
I don't think he's jumping past 40. Cause I think if he go past 40, he probably ain't coming back down. To be honest,
that it was so hard already to make it, yeah, it'll be over. And that mean now you are now a welterweight. Ooh, man.
Now you're in a whole different set of water, man. At that point,
that'll get crazy. Yeah, that you dealing with a whole different game at that point.
Whole different set of issues, man.
Yeah.
And shit, 140 got a lot of smoke.
Let
alone 47.
Right.
You just have to adjust his style and fight in a way that's, conducive to success with what he has. You got to take a page out of Maxie Rosenblum. I was looking at the Hall of Fame. Maxie Rosenblum, arguably one of the greatest 175 fighters of all time. You know what I'm saying? He fought at light heavyweight.
Right.
But they called him Slappy Maxie because he didn't have much power. I'm about to tell you, bro, he had over 200 fights, right? His record is 207-39. He only had 19 KOs and 207 dubs. So he found a way to make it work. Know thyself. You know what I'm saying? If you know yourself and you not just always boxing on the outside, but sometimes being physical, knowing when to be physical and smother and all that other good stuff.
Don't let your ego get you in the shit that your ass can't get you out of.
Yeah.
For real.
It's time to be smart now. It's time to do what got you here.
No matter
smart,
what people say, just
picking
get
the
the
right
win.
fights.
That's how I view it anyway.
Yeah. We're gonna see.
Hey, like been on this computer a damn adjustment. This whole StreamYard shit on the computer feels so weird. All right, I found all the buttons. My bad. Did my shit just go silent?
Duarte, man, it would be a tricky fight for him. Now I doubt if that's what we fight though. But again, it's gonna be somebody with some type of freedom or history or relationship with BLK Prime. Gotta be. I don't see it being no other way.
Shit, I think Oscar might be too big of an asshole to let Duarte go to BLK Prime in the first place. Business wise.
Devin might as well go fight Tiger Johnson.
Damn. Hey, that's a name I heard in a minute. What's going on with Tiger Johnson?
He's still in that growth stage where you still looking for him to put some more, show you a little bit more, but he's still doing his thing.
Yeah, some stock in Tiger Johnson.
Right. Yeah, man. I don't know. I definitely don't see 47 though. That just wouldn't be smart right now. I mean, you stay put, but good thing he ain't stay out 2 years. He'll be getting back in there before the year, before a year is up. The Everest Red Catch, shit, that's reasonable, right? Somebody that you could just, shake off any potential ring rust, any kinks, work out any kinks, get you some rounds in, get your legs back under you. I mean, build you some confidence. Know what I'm saying? I know you talking about the Cal, Ivan Redcat. Yeah, man, something, but I don't know. Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer don't sound too crazy right now, dude. It don't sound
really.
too crazy.
Tevin Farmer said he would like to take that fight.
I ain't even
heard that. I ain't even
say
looked into
anything,
it.
but I wonder.
What up?
What's good, D1?
What up?
Fucking BLK Prime, dog.
Yes, sir. BLK Prime.
How the mighty have fallen.
Mike Kirkland, my brother, how you feeling? Good to see you. Yeah, Hendog, what's good with it, fam? Yes, sir.
That too.
Which I was just asking, and I was asking Flossie, do you think this move is a result of being, somewhat blackballed or boxed in?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, dog. That's exactly what it is. I'm trying to hook up this mic real quick. Give me 2 seconds, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gotta be, bro. It's unfortunate to say the least, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I know everybody think I hate the kid, but I don't, bro. Right. I think he's a good kid, bro. He deserves every chance he's you know what I mean? He's got coming. All that shit, bro. I just think it's karma, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
Karma.
Right.
Sucks.
Yeah, Hendog. And even if it ain't the 20 million, like my attitude towards that, as far as him choosing to deal with them, I just hope it was one of those things where you elected to go where the opportunity was the best for you, right? At this current point. Like, it clearly seems as if it's an issue with you getting the money that you feel like you're worth. I think it's a few context clues we can go off to come to that conclusion, right? You heard him say they messing up the game, which is why I ain't been in the ring. You get what I'm saying? You heard Liam Powell speak about him pricing himself out. I mean, you know what that means. Basically, you asking for something that they feel like you either ain't worth or you're not getting. You get what I'm saying? So you got these little things being said. Then you got your dad saying, yeah, I turned down 55-45 split with Teofimo because that ain't right. So you get what I'm saying? Like, these little clues here, and it's like all money related, and it kind of points to y'all maybe not being able to get what you wanted. So maybe BLK then presented you with an opportunity that you seen fit to jump on, right? You heard his dad kind of make a pitch when he downplayed the 4 promoters or whatever he said, and then he said, what's up with the new blood, the BLK Primes, the MVP promotions? Maybe somebody from BLK Prime heard the interview, reached out, presented them with an opportunity. Hopefully it's one of those things rather than it being that this is now the result of your value being, impacted in a negative way and you kind of being blackballed or boxed in or boxed out, however you want to look at it. I hope as a fight fan, that's not the case. I hope you still have good working relationships with these other promoters, despite the energy that your dad's been putting out there talking about them. So I don't want to see you be stuck in a situation where this is what you got to resort to. And I'm not knocking BLK Prime. I'm just saying this is
you can hear me?
Name me their biggest card.
Can you hear me, KB?
Mm-hmm. Crawford and Avanesian. You know what I'm saying? So
big drop. Yeah, it's unfortunate, dog. Super unfortunate.
Right. So I'm again, man, it's just strange, man. Them out of all the other places you could have went, and maybe they looking to do something different. Again, maybe it's they talking, but I just don't see it. Are they able to pay you what you want? Like what how did y'all get to this move? How did y'all get here? How did we get here? How did boxing get here? Like, how was y'all now doing this? Like, I don't know. And then your dad, again, he was saying that all these people did him dirty. Top rank Bob Arum did him dirty. Oscar and Golden Boy did him dirty. I'm like, huh? Since when? Like, this is news to us. Like, y'all was saying y'all was your own bosses and y'all was doing this and eating good and making money and people jealous and hating and you calling yourself the face or calling your son the face. So, like, how go from all of that to now these all the promoters did us dirty. They bitch ass promoters. This is why I ain't fighting. And then whoop, BLK Prime to say today.
Bro,
we got
it makes me think that that's their only option, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They had a Teofimo fight. They turned that down for a fucking BLK Prime deal. This shit is wild, bro.
45% on the pay-per-view.
Right?
That probably would have did some solid numbers because people would have tuned into that, I believe.
Whining and complaining over 45%. Now you go into BLK Prime, a known failed promotional company, and you think that looks better? Come on, dog. This shit don't make sense, bro.
All right.
They might not be willing to work with him.
D Brown, you got to understand, bro. Like, y'all got to learn how to have conversations, and it's not about us counting his pockets. We don't give a damn how much money he's making. If it's up to me, I wish he would get whatever it was he was asking for. But we being realistic. We don't give a damn about his money. We asking, is this move motivated?
D Brown, I'm counting yours too. You got 0, guaranteed,
right?
D Brown.
Influenced by not getting what you felt like you was worth. That's a real conversation. That's not us counting his money per se, but we want to see him do well. We in the minds of the people, like I just said, what's BLK best card they put on? Is it you gonna say Terrence Crawford and Avanesyan? Okay, name me another.
Shit did 1,000.
So like in the minds of the people, that's not the ideal place for you to go. Right. And then what is this? An app that we're gonna have to download? Are we is it gonna be on pay-per-view and we're gonna have to
subscription you're gonna have to download? I don't know, saying that all you care about the fight, that's cool and shit. Don't get me wrong, but like you gotta bring up the money aspect of it, because if money is the thing that pushes them towards this, we don't know. But if it is, that shit could really cut out a lot of fights for him.
And again,
it did. It didn't. It could. It's not could. It did.
And you gotta speak about the money because his dad is clearly saying, "Listen, Bill Haney just told y'all and us the reason that they didn't fight Teofimo is because 45% wasn't right.
They're gonna fuck around and get beat up by Blair.
No stake. This is the stupid shit he was saying. No, it looked like y'all really don't have they would be putting on a fight. What are you talking about?
That's who
he would have been on pay-per-view.
It's Blair Cobbs. I said it the other day in the chat, bro. He going to BLK Prime. Now you have who you're gonna fight, Adrian Broner or Blair Cobbs? Because that's their 2 fighters. Or no, they fight for Don King. But I'm sure they do business. Guaranteed it's one of them 2. Guaranteed.
Shout out to Mike Kirkland. Appreciate you for the 10-piece in the car driving for the ride, man. Safe travels on that road. Appreciate you always supporting.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to you. I'm telling you, man, y'all got to learn how to have conversations that's not about, don't make it a negative thing. This is real, bro. This is you seeing this shit play out in real time. You see these little clues these little breadcrumbs being left, and it all point back to it being money. You're not going to tell me he ain't end up on BLK Prime because none of it is money related. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Shit, you got to ask the
like
questions.
You wanted to go in another direction, but it didn't work. Remember, the talks was Lynn Parrow. Think about that for a second. The talks was Lynn Parrow at first. Cornelius, what it do? So it's like, it looked like, and what did he say? He priced himself out. What did his dad say? 45%, not enough. Even though y'all just came off a bad fight, a rough fight. You get what I'm saying? Giving you an opportunity to be on pay-per-view and fight a real fighter that you would have got credit for beating that I think you can outbox. That's all. Like, we got to talk about this shit. I'm not dissing it, but I'm very curious as to how they got to BLK Prime as opposed to everybody else that they work with. That's all.
J.A. Dixon, facts, bro. J.A. kicking facts in the chat. And plus, bro, it's got to be it's either Adrian Broner or Blair Cobbs. They planted the seed with AB a little bit before Blair. Then Blair beat AB. Then they were talking about fighting Blair and shit. Then they dropped the sparring footage from Blair and Devin. And by the way, Blair was getting off on Devin. I don't think that's a good move, bro. If he fighting Blair Cobbs, bro, that's at one you can definitely get outboxed in and get beat up by Blair Cobbs. Guaranteed.
Right?
Real shit, bro. People laugh at Blair Cobbs. That kid can fight.
Nah.
Devin Haney get beat up by Blair Cobbs.
No.
Yeah.
But word.
Talk to me, Steph. What you think?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Happy New Year to you, gentlemen.
What's up?
New Year.
I take the complete opposite. I'm a little of the yellow caution here, yellow flag.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw me in the chat. I was asking, and I asked a couple times, did Dev respond back to Black Prime after them responding to him after him saying he's back? I know it's a big tweet, but did he say cool, great, anything relative to saying that we're working together?
Let me go up here to see.
But I asked that because I mean Black Prime. I've seen them do that 2 or 3 or 4 times. You know, that big fighter, especially who's out there looking for a fight or trying to get on a program. That's them repping themselves and trying to garner business. But another thing comes to mind. I was listening to you, gents. I know Bill. You know, he had some words for the promoters, but don't I'm gonna say don't we think that's directed at Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, excluding other promoters? I mean, he's not worked with Showtime and Company. I don't think he's worked with Turkey yet, but you know they've been in numerous negotiations and seen together. So I mean, and then for Dev's sake, or DHP, I mean that's all we've known them to do since they came into the game. I personally, back in 2018, I think it was, when Dazn first dropped, the only reason why I bought it was because of Dev and Canelo. I want to see those guys fight, and they were bargaining. You know, they were saying, "Oh, you know, pay-per-view is dead and it's cheap." Blah blah blah. I can still remember it was $9.99. It's 25 plus now. But you know what I'm saying is Dev. He's proven he's able to work with anybody, whomever, because he's a free agent kind of type swag like that.
John BS was good with it. He said they posted and deleted it.
They posted and deleted it.
I give Blair a chance. Yeah, man.
Wait. What's that? Wait. What's that? Hang on. Post and deleted what?
I think he's saying they posted and deleted the post because I'm looking for it right now too.
Yeah, I'm looking for it too.
Dev reposted the BLK post. Dev reposted the BLK post, then deleted it.
Yeah, I was say I don't see the post on their page at all.
Yeah, I'm looking for it too. Interesting.
Oh my goodness, man.
I don't see it at all.
That's funny.
Yeah, me neither. I don't see it no more, y'all.
Oh, if he did, it's out there,
bro.
I'm gonna go check my.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. But it's still in all. We still got the date. I mean, BLK Prime is just one aspect, but that would have been different. Coming out of nowhere, that would have been left field, man. That would have been left field.
That is left field.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'll say this. I can see him working with BLK Prime just for the fact of what I just said. He's able to work with anybody.
Yeah, but Bill ain't giving no BLK Prime free promo on his one interview he did with Marcos, bro. He's saying that it's a calculated thing, bro. He said Bill is a calculated dude, bro. People think he just be out talking shit, and he not. That's all. It's all calculated, bro. This shit ain't by happenstance.
Dev deleted it, but they in the replies talking about it on the post though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they asked.
They asked can white people watch? Is it included in the subscription?
Which tweet is deleted? The one that Dev responded to them, or them responding to Devin?
Shit, both. Cause like when I scroll to the top of the thread, it say the post has been deleted by the author. So
I see his tweet. March, I'm back. 7:44 p.m. 1/3/25. 362K views, but I don't see the Black Prime response.
Yeah, they in the comment section of it though. I'm looking at it right now.
Interesting.
Like, who's fighting like they gonna tell y'all.
Oh, they retweeting that shit immediately. As soon as he tweeted that, bro, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, crazy retweets on it. There is no deleting that.
They ready to see him back.
Yeah, bro. They ready to see that kid's demise, bro, at any cost. They fucking hate him, bro. Like, real shit, I'm starting to question whether Tank got more haters than him. Real shit, because there is nobody giving him no praise. Like, 1 out of every 200 people just fucking going ape shit on him, bro. Everything he say, they crushing him, boy. It's no holds bar on this corny ass app.
Yeah, they go crazy. They go crazy on
You already know,
Twitter, bro.
This Twitter shit ain't for everybody.
Yeah, man, they got people wondering, man. BLK, let's go, man. Get your ass on BLK and give us a fight. Man, that's gonna be fun. If it ain't them, they'll still got me wondering what network he gonna fight on.
It'll be DAZN most likely.
How long ago was the tweet from him?
I was thinking that about the "I'll be back" thing.
No, about him reposting the BLK Prime. Anybody know about what time it was?
No, nope.
I'm laughing at that. Dev, he retweeted what they said, but deleted it. Oh my goodness. All right.
They said, see you March 25th on BLK Prime. That's what he said. If they did that and that ain't really happening, they see that exactly why you shouldn't be on the platform like that.
They do that, dude. I've seen them do that 2 or 3 times.
You're at BLK Prime. Bill Haney has single-handedly dismantled Dev's market value. Yeah, they're cooking him.
BLK equivalent to Tubi, yeah.
Oh yeah, here it is. No, that's not.
Do you want to? I don't think
the hate self-inflicted.
I'm looking.
I don't think his value is diminished at all, man. We're talking about Devin Haney right now.
Yeah,
we've been talking about Devin Haney, in fact, since he last fought, man.
I think
almost every day.
Yeah, but why though?
Good, bad, or ugly, it don't matter.
It ain't the Floyd shit. No shit is bad shit. Nah, this ain't that, bro. It's not that. I hope it is. But
well, I talk good about Devin.
I know
I'm not out here.
I'm
not out here talking bad about him or wishing this or wishing that or
saying
this and saying that. I know. I'm just saying. I'm trying to prove the point that he's very relevant.
I hope so, because listen, bro, people don't remember Floyd's rise, but more than half of the people that were at a Floyd fight or buying a Floyd fight were to watch him lose. It was no two ways about it, bro. It was a little small percentage of us wanting Floyd to win, the rest of them praying on that man's downfall, bro. That's real shit. He didn't start getting love till after the fact, till after he was done. Like the way he's getting praised.
Yeah, I wonder why would they delete it now? They got us like that. Yeah, man. Y'all can continue to confuse the people at the wrong time.
That's what I'm saying. They probably were like, damn, bro. As soon as he tweeted that, shit jumped off, bro. It's probably like a fucking telemarketing service looking at his cell phone. Zap, just ringing off notifications.
That's probably why I got deleted, though, the negative response.
Yeah, like, fuck this. I ain't trying to hear this shit. They'll see it when they see it.
Negative response. You ain't getting what you
Bill, welcome that shit. Bill, give me the tweet. I'll tweet this shit.
With it.
I don't follow either one of them. I don't
do that. I could do that. I definitely asked him, did he hear anything about it being on BLK Prime?
I see you, Cal. I see you, Cal.
Who you gonna ask? Dub? What up, Cal? Is he up? Oh, no, he ain't up there.
Worst manager 2025 and 2024. Damn, William E. Haney.
Yeah, he only got Charleston White tweets on Bill's page.
Yeah.
Charleston.
Speaking of that, Bill been going at Charleston White. He been going at Regis, talking about Regis not paying Evans Tobler.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean?
Ray Jackson.
They on Twitter some more talk about it, like, damn, it's crazy. He's saying Regis need to pay him his money. Say he sold the fight, worked the fight, and if you wasn't in shape, Devin would have knocked you out. Someone says you couldn't punch. If a man does good work, he should be paid good salary. Stop talking and pay an asset to box, man. And Tobler is clearly rooting in favor of the Haneys right now, so he ain't. You know what I mean? And this is him going at Charleston. Charleston White laughed and said Devin lost a fight, and this fool lost a whole eyeball. And now you do the math. Crazy. Big Fish made a comment too, y'all. He said, if it's not from me, trash. You know what I mean? It's pretty much capped. So any news coming out about
Errol said that?
Not coming from Errol, it's garbage,
bro. Content creators need content, and I'll never do that shit, KB. I can't be lying to nobody. Like, where do they come up with these extravagant fucking lies and shit? It's like, what are you at home brainstorming, waiting for the next shit to drop just so you got this whole, like, it's crazy. Tank started camp today too, and I was like, damn, only 7.5 weeks of camp. This shit, I'm worried about this one, bro. I can't.
You know, because we in here building, you know, we be building. So again, y'all, March 25th, we don't know the network. BLK Prime stuff seem a little shaky. They look like they deleting stuff. He deleting stuff. I would say the only reason for that would have to be the response. And it's not wanting to. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't need that at this point. Like if it's that, you know, a negative ass response or some backlash because you deciding to work with them, that would be a bad time for it. So I don't know why they would put that up there and then try to delete it. They know you got to be quicker than that. The Twitter world work fast, bro.
And they on standby for Devin Haney shit, bro.
So it's the fake like the chaos on Twitter. Yeah, him too. He bogus.
I ain't never dude, to each his own, man. Do drag the kid personally, do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. But I can't do that personal shit, bro. To me, it's just a little too far, bro.
Big time. DP Promotions to put their own card, and flex on everybody, right? That seemed like it would be something, but I wonder how much of a possibility that is. You know, March 2025. Are they going to go head to head with Tank? He's still saying he's saying the KO. I think he was saying to the KO. Nah, we getting Tank. We getting Tank. Get all that. We getting Tank.
Yeah.
I'm saying you ain't getting Tank. You need to chill. That ain't what you need right now. But you know, who am I to get in the way of a great fight or to get in the way of best sleep you gonna get as a professional?
I was fucking with Frequent and them, telling them, yo, that joint, he probably on Tank's undercard. Imagine that. They started getting gassed up and shit.
So I mean, my guess, is just as good as y'all's. We still at the drawing board, but I guess that it creates some type of intrigue, right? And I think it get people talking about them. But them little simple tricks, I don't like that. I just want real information. Where you fighting at? You ain't gotta say, oh, I like that. I'm cool with the date. You know, I thought the BLK Prime was just an extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. He did say something about that in the interview recently, so that's what he did. He planted the seed, and there it go. And it looked like they walked it back a little bit as a whole, and we right here again. So as long as he say he back, cool. March.
That dude looks shredded too, bro. You know, he look like he ready right now.
Yeah, look like he in really good shape. I like to see that from him.
Man, it makes me think like March is March 25th. That's close to April, right? April. Man, I don't even know.
It'd be a little bit shy of a year. That'd be good.
Get that broken jaw healed up. Get that fracture in the jaw.
Gotta fight him next. I love that. The fans will love that setup. Fight on his undercard to get that fight next. I think everybody would be in favor of that. Everybody. Put some respect.
If he go on Tank undercard. He about to fight Blair Cobbs and get smoked by the Cobbs.
Yeah, don't put no real debit, no real card on file for them. I wouldn't trust it if it actually happens on there. I seen the way they responded to my guy undercard box. Disrespectful. The nerve of them to tell my guy he better just pretty much deal with it. Like all sales is fine. Damn, I forgot to tweet, man. What they said exactly.
I remember that shit too, KB. I remember Jeff. He had the tweet when we were bitching about the BLK when they charged.
I was crying, yo. I got a crazy laugh that day. I was like, yo, what?
I remember that shit, bro. That was crazy.
It's crazy.
Like, look at this shit, bro.
So that's why people will be knocking the move. It's like not trying to hate on him. It's like, yo, the fans, they had a voice, man. You don't believe it? Just listen to what Bill just said. He know. It's the people. The people, man. Hey, the people spoken. You better go fight on Dazzin, as the people call it, Dazzin.
I take that Teo fight, bro, and I go outbox Teo because I know Devin.
I wish they would have took that money, man. I ain't saying what you worth and what you not, but it didn't seem like just under those circumstances, them putting on the fight, him being the champion.
Fair deal, bro.
What did you think they was gonna say? Let's do 50-50? What?
Hold on, here, Dev. You want 60 of this pay-per-view that we're gonna do everything on?
I just thought it was
70.
It sounded reasonable.
What do you want?
And his dad said it. He said, nah. He said, Top Rank don't got no stake. They don't have no stake. I'm just like, what? Bro, what?
Me too. I was sick about it. I'm like, God,
Man, that don't make sense, dude. And I think he can beat him. Man.
And then Bill pulled up to get cooked over this shit. It was crazy.
Yeah,
Shout out to Knockout,
pulling up
bro.
to get cooked is
Yeah,
wild.
it was crazy.
To a person that always
right up too, smiling and shit. Like, I'm sick, bro. It was like, I don't give a fuck about that, dog. We're getting it. That shit was classic.
Man.
Shout out to Bill, bro. Giving us content and shit all the time.
Yeah, man. He be
Real?
in that fire, man. I ain't gonna lie. He be in the fire, bro. He gonna come on.
He thrives in it. I tell y'all, dude. He reminds me of all of my homeboys, bro. Like, they thrive in that shit. The bullshit.
He was way more than the BLK Prime. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would expect that would be good for him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you right back on pay-per-view. You got another name in there, and you got somebody that's an actual champion that I think if you could return to form, that's somebody you could outbox.
Imagine he comes off the Ryan fiasco and outboxes Teo. Now he's the 140 lineal WBO champion, bro. Who gives a fuck what you got paid? Now you're the man. Now you're really the man. Nobody tell you nothing at 140.
Man, that shit crazy.
It's a bad move, but I understand it because the threshold shit. I know what that is, and Bill's a smart businessman. He ain't turn that shit down because, you know what I mean? He knows that threshold level, bro. Don't nobody ever reach top ranks threshold. So it's basically your guaranteed person. It was $2 million. I mean, 193 or something like that. They were both getting. I thought they were getting.
It was $19.99 and charge your ass
$45.85 and shit.
Man, that's crazy. It didn't tell you gotta deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it just like that.
Yeah, all sales is final. Yeah.
Sorry.
Call your provider. Call your service provider
for more fucking details. What?
Set the bar low at
D1.
I didn't think that was crazy neither, though. 100 threshold. I don't see how that he made it sound like that was like something wild. That
like it couldn't be touched. Maybe they could have got to it.
That's something you could do.
And once you hit it, it unlocks all the money that.
Yeah, I think they could have did it. Like, I'm confused. Like, I thought that was a perfect time to beat that guy up, and you would have been a hero, low key. You beat that loudmouth up that's running around talking about monkeys, bananas, and black boys. Man,
my whole tune on the Haneys.
You get me?
Shit might have turned into a Haney joint.
You the one that beat you beat him up. The one that was just talking crazy. Man, people start loving you, bro. Because I would have liked you 2 times over for that. Just cause you the one that put his foot in his mouth or put fist in his mouth, should I say, and shut him up.
Yeah,
took his belt.
Would have been the hero, bro.
Bro, hero. And champion after, making some questionable decisions or going through some shit. Man, you would have been looking good,
for real. Like, your lineal 35, lineal 40. Now you got all these extra straps. Could have went and activated for his the WBC joint and unified that real quick. Like, to me, I'm taking that fight, especially like I thought they would. The way they talked all these years and times and how they painted everybody as ducks just for muttering a word or two. Now, you know what I mean? Now how the tables have turned, bro. Yo, and you know what I was thinking also? I know Jermaine Ortiz just fought on a bullshit. Was that a BLK Prime card? He did his own joint. He came back. He had a comeback.
Let me play a little devil's advocate though. Let's just put ourselves in Dev's shoes. Coming off his last fight, and we all know how the fiasco ended there.
And I
hang on. Just trying to, he's not trying to screw himself out of any more money. Period, man. Like, and then this whole Teo thing, I was about to ask you, D1, to explain that to me, because, I heard a little bit back, what was that, 2 months ago when we heard that Teo was trying to make a deal with such and such, and then it comes out after the fact, because obviously Dev turned it down. But it's interesting enough, he's not on pay-per-view still. So it must have been a bad deal, man. And Dev, I can't speak for Dev, but I know that he's already taken bad deals, and he considers himself the A-side now. He wants to make the bread.
I get it.
But listen, and then I just want to slow down a little bit more, man. It's not for sure that he's going to be on BLK Prime, man. They just responded to his tweet.
For me, I hear you, and we're just talking here. But for me, I know why they turned down that 45% from Top Rank, and it's not nothing for other than we could lose the Teo fight. Let's be fucking real. And we're gonna
We
lose it
could
to be the
lose?
B side. Hell yeah, bro. They you can't just hop off of the Ryan joint and get right into another killer fight with Teofimo. I know you guys love the kid, and that's what they say they're about. No fucking way, bro. No way. Nobody with the right mind is going into them two fights. Even
But
winning
had he
off the
done it,
Ryan
you'd be
fight.
sitting here praising him for it.
Would be.
You
know
definitely
that.
would. Hell yeah.
Because I know the fucking ramifications behind it too, and how big of a risk of a fight that is to take after the Ryan joint. To me, he would have been the fucking Iron Man forever, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Real shit, dog.
But I think
I
he
get
just
it.
found a way to justify
I don't
not
call
taking
none
it
of
by
these
making
guys
it sound
ducks
like
neither, Steph. I don't be
split
doing
was
that.
bad.
This shit they ain't ducks. It's much bigger
The
than
only
that.
thing else it could have been was 50-50.
That's it. That's
And
it.
I don't see why that would be the case with him being the champion and you trying to get back. That's why I thought it didn't sound crazy. Like I can't, I don't know the figures, but I just know what Bill said.
Shoots and ladders, dog.
What up?
Like I
Bill
know this
said
shit
it was a
got
bad
right.
deal, man.
I know
Simply
he
put.
did, but listen, it's the Bob and them. They're not looking at that Ryan fight as a no contest. They look at it as a loss. And how good is his stock after that? They gotta assume that it's the worst it can be, and they gotta pay him as such, bro.
And Dev already
Boxing
beat
don't
all
have
their
money.
champions. Dev
I
already
know.
beat who they put up against him
It's
for
a
less
dirty
money
game,
too,
Steph.
and for the
It's a
money.
dirty
Shit,
game, bro.
once you
So
lose, that
it's
shit
all
don't
good.
matter.
Yeah, it's the shoots and ladders, bro. You're shooting right down that ladder back down to, somebody like Dev doesn't fall as far down as everybody else. But any other fighter gets into that controversial fight, bro, they're at the bottom of the pit, bro. Good luck getting back.
Right.
I don't care about that shit, bro.
You take
This
a
is
thing like
As the
you take a
great
thing like
Janet
that,
Jackson once said, man, what have you done for me lately?
Yesterday's
Yeah,
price
what
ain't
up,
He
today's
won
price.
he won them fights against those other champions, lineal, undisputed, all that stuff. But
all of it.
what we seen latest was
Shit, in today's we know in
420.
today's climate,
Yep.
that shit do not matter.
No,
Yeah.
dog.
Not no
There
more.
ain't
All
no
they care
money in
about
this
how
shit,
hot are you
bro.
now.
There ain't no money in this sport, bro.
Especially you ain't
barrel.
exclusively they fighters, so they really ain't got no incentive. They just give it to you off of GP nowhere.
No, hell no. We ain't giving you nothing off GP, bro.
Bob,
You
man,
you
looking at him like 50
already
Cent
fucking
right
with us
now,
on a
man.
fight by fight basis already.
Yeah.
So
You're not even like we're gonna give you a shot at both these belts and not be able to tell you the next guy to fight. Promoters ain't doing that,
you
bro.
gotta know coming off of L, the way they look, whether he cheated or not, visually the damage is already done. So they already looking at you funny already. Then you doing it like you trying to do fight by fight basis. You're not trying to stay with me long term. They definitely finna give you the shit end of the stick. And the fact that you came over there on a short term deal, whooped all their champions and bounced on them, that shit could possibly leave a goddamn sour taste in their mouth and make them want to do you even worse because of that.
Bro. Well, I don't question Bob probably had a 3-fight deal for him because Bob don't offer you ones. He offer you 3s or nones. So if you beat Teo, then we got 2 more for you on deck, but they still turned it down. I guess Bill says it's a bad deal, but 45 off a Top Rank, you're your own promotional company. It's like DHP is getting 45%, Top Rank's getting 55, Teo probably getting 5. Real shit. Devin would have out-earned him by millions of dollars, bro. By a lot. But I get it. I know
Says you don't lose stock by getting cheated.
Well, I mean,
only in your
look at
Devin
Teo.
Haney
Well, hang on,
mind,
D1. Look at Teo. He's fighting with Teo's coming off a horrible loss. Lost his belt. They're still not on pay-per-view, man. And guess what? Matias turned down Dev. He turned down
just
Dev
knocked dude out.
pay-per-view.
No,
Yeah.
that's you got lied.
Matias
So,
bounced
I
back
mean,
with a
what's
knockout.
up?
You guys got lied to with that shit, bro.
Yeah, he bounced back with a knockout.
There wasn't no fucking Matias fight from whoever the fuck he was. I forget who Bill was lying on that time. And then they came back out and they tried to cover it up. I get, if you guys want to believe that shit, that's fine, bro.
As far as his stock getting dropped, and I mean, not dropping, that's the thing. In a normal world, it shouldn't seem like it. They treating that shit like he lost. You get what I'm saying? And I think the shit that they going through is simply because of that. People treating it like they. You get what I'm saying? It's weird, but it seemed like that's what's going on. But
man, you gotta do it that way. You gotta do it that way as a promoter though, because like they ain't selling a box record, they sell it to the people, and in the eyes of the people, you got your ass kicked. No matter what happened or not.
And that's fine, man.
I'm
That's
just saying
fine.
that's what they gonna base it off of. They ain't gonna pay you for you accomplished this, you accomplished that. It's what happened lately. How does the public view you?
Right.
And when I do put you on my card, based on how the public views you, am I going to get a return on my investment or not?
And they know the real numbers, guys.
It's serious. It's serious,
what we're told.
especially in this
They know
landscape
the
of boxing. If you losing and you already not a big jaw, not a big puncher, none of that shit, they gonna do you bad.
Yeah.
Especially when you ain't trying to be locked in with no certain promotion to come into, and like in the first place, knowing that you're doing this shit unorthodox, you fried.
Boxing,
You want to earn that back.
Hacker up here.
Nobody's safe.
Title fight.
Nobody's safe. Stuff.
Nobody is safe.
Yeah. That's what it boils down to. Al Cheeks, yeah, and I ain't gonna tell him what he worth and what he not. It's just unfortunate to see that all it takes is for you to go through one situation where it work out for you, and then they already could play this game. And again, you don't do yourself no favors when everything you saying about promoters is now negative, and then you go on a record for saying, "Oh, this one screwed me over. This one screwed us over." It's like, what the hell?
And keep in mind, keep in mind, I'm not telling the man what he's worth. I'm just looking at it I'm taking how promoters normally are and holding them to be what they've always been. Don't mean it's right, but it's probably how they're looking at it.
Right. It seemed whack because he should be able to get another opportunity. He got cheated. You know what I mean? He did everything right.
It is whack, but you know this shit a dirty game.
Yeah, it is. Right. It is. That's why I hope whoever he do fight, make an example out of him. Like I said, beat him up, school him, get your legs back under you, and then, you know what I mean, get right back to it. Go beat up at Teo. Go revisit that situation. You know what I mean? And beat his ass, take his belt. That's
the dirtiest of games. This shit shouldn't even be sanctioned as a legal sport. How dirty it is.
Yeah,
it's crazy, dog. The shit that goes on in boxing, bro. It's like. They don't even give a fuck about us in the real world.
And Devin Haney over here, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, shit. They still do that. They still be fighting and shit.
Haney's coming back with a vengeance, man. And he in good shape right now. And that's good. I like to see it, man. Trim down on the cap. Man, I'm gonna keep saying that. I love to see it. Go back to what you know what I mean? The original crew. It sounds like 3-4 people. That's all you need. That's all you need. You need no damn entourage.
No.
I mean, line up with the people that you know rock with you and just keep it pushing.
Bill Haney Jr. and me, and maybe Lil Sean. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Make it simple.
It should be so tight. It's a period.
Hell with the rest of these dudes. I mean, get back to
it. Shit, less niggas I gotta feed anyway.
Yeah. And especially when they ain't really with you. You dead weight. You feeding people for nothing. They just along for the ride.
How that shit go? When that shit good, everybody want to be there.
Right. It's easy to support a winner. Everybody there when you win. And it's crazy. He ain't even have to officially lose. You get what I'm saying? And people show their true colors is what he says. So good. Like, that's a blessing in disguise. You could use this situation to your favor. Yeah, 7-365, cutting down the camp. You making some moves, man. Now you got a date. Cool.
Shit, you ain't really done till you show the world how you gonna respond back to it.
Cool. That's everything so far. I like these couple little, you know what I'm saying? And then of course you gotta get the job done. I think he is. I think they're gonna find an opponent. Who it's gonna be? Like I said, I can't even begin to think.
Hacker, you better hope it's not fucking Blair the Flair. Okay?
Blair.
If something goes wrong in that, do you know how long he would get dragged for all over the place if it's even competitive?
Mm-hmm.
You just went tooth and nail with Blair the Flair on BLK Prime? That's a death sentence in itself, bro. That's why I don't know if I can believe this shit. You know what I mean? When I start saying it out loud, I'm like, wait a minute. If he take that fight and fucking go out there and haphazardly do this shit or don't have his confidence all about him, I don't know who's calling the shots.
Where do y'all think he's going to be fighting at? Vegas?
Yeah, probably. That's where I would have a Devin Haney fight. That's where you know you can draw people into the joint.
Haney not one fight Blair.
Okay. Haney not fighting Blair. Blair Cobbs can't beat no Devin. Stop. The boxing hacker. What? You know who you're fucking typing at? Like what?
You said Blair ain't it. Blair ain't got enough, huh?
Buddy, don't make me pull up the fucking footage.
That'd be a little tricky fight, though.
Blair
I ain't gonna lie.
Blair was getting off on
Blair
him.
bring a little something, but like D1, he ain't all that.
Listen, your guy ain't all that, bro.
Blair,
He's not.
He made a fucking career off beating up little guys.
Y'all gonna make me be an asshole today. Don't make me do it.
Do it.
Don't make me do it. I'll watch this shit for a living. Please don't make me do it.
I'm wicked, man. Do it. Let it out.
Talk to him, man. Steph ain't devil's advocate, by the way. He got you, man.
I will favor Devin, yes. But like to think that like there's no earthly possibility that Blair could beat him is absurd.
I
didn't say that.
Because all I say, he definitely got the advantage in pop, speed, and he can move just as good. So it's just gonna come down like, all right, are you still the same Devin, or what's gonna happen when you get hit again?
Blair got cracked, dog. Blair can
he got cracked, and he fast.
Right.
So
how many times Devin fight somebody that's just as fast as him, is not faster?
Once. One time.
Right, look. Right.
Well,
I ain't saying Devin. I think Devin win, but goddamn, it ain't goddamn 80-20 like niggas talk about it though. You know, it's more 55-45, 60-40, something like that.
They typing because nobody holds their words accountable for what they say. They can just
stylistically, it's a good fight then.
No,
I would say hell, it ain't about who more competent, nothing like that. I'm just saying style wise, it'd be a good scrap.
Mm-hmm.
I would expect Devin to win if Devin is everything that the world is keep telling me that he still is.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be surprised if she got a little sour. and keep in mind, I am highly impartial in this situation because I don't give a damn about nobody below 147. I'm just being real. And hell, I criticize my favorite fighters more than everybody else. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, not too many people do that shit.
You can't get knocked out.
I got high expectations for guys that I root for.
Me too, bro.
People
real
crazy. And they ain't got shit to do with wins or losses. It's about how you carry yourself, shit like that.
Facts, bro. David Benavidez carries himself probably the best in the sport, the way this sport is meant to be.
Nah,
that's why that's my favorite. That's my favorite fighter though. He ain't running for no smoke,
list, bro.
Even if he lose, you're gonna have to beat the shit out of him. It ain't gonna be like you just want it. Like you gonna have to whoop him.
Dave had an off night. Ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be have to stretch him.
Hell, he trained 3-4 months. He trained 3-4 months for every fight. He ain't doing 8-week camps. He doing 16, 20-week camps.
Pro Box and OTX. I like both Pro Box and OTX though. I ain't gonna lie.
So Blair's at 147.
Yeah.
And
I think he'll do a catch
looking
weight
good because he beat Adrian Broner.
Nah, well, not just that. The fight before that.
Who was the fight before that? D1.
What the fuck?
It's probably Maurice Hooker.
Oh, so he's fighting guys who are done, past it, haven't had it for years.
Maurice Hooker was about like 20.
And Maurice haven't had it, man.
What is your guy? What does Devin Haney do?
Shit, it ain't no different. It ain't no different than down Ryan that beat nobody.
Right, I was just asking about those guys.
Well, you're trying to come to a conclusion of why I think Blair could give Devin the fucking business.
I don't think that. No, I think it'll be a good fight. I agree with you guys.
It's a great
but
fight.
I don't see Blair outworking him in most.
I don't. You don't even know, man. I don't know, man.
I watched their sparring.
That don't mean anything, man. I mean,
it means a lot when you know
you learn
do inside of the ring.
Yeah, they said the amateurs. I mean, shit, that 420 happened.
Say that again, Bossy.
They said the amateurs. I mean, nothing. That 420 happened.
Ah, yeah, you right. He did say he was done with weight classes. I wonder.
Yeah, Blair said he'd do a catch weight. He said I'm fighting that anywhere I want. Devin Haney weight. That's what he said, bro. That's why he dropped the belt.
Devin Haney must be done winning belts, talking about whatever weight he want.
Yeah, that's what he said. Catch weight.
I'll rock with him though, but he gonna have to show me how he come back before I just start giving the benefit of the doubt.
Rick Timms is crazy. Shout out
to
Rick
learned from his contemporaries, man. Ryan's like, man, I fight at 143. I don't fight at 140. Let me just do my thing.
But he got enough fans and goddamn don't give a fuck enough for him to damn do shit like that.
Right.
He could sell out. He could probably get He could probably get close to a
What's
sellout
going
in
on,
Vegas
Tay?
or
Man,
San
I'll put
Fran.
Dev in the MGM or some shit like that.
Shit.
I'll put him in the
They might go
MGM
back
or
to
Mandalay Bay or something.
They might go back to the joint they had Regis.
Tricky
in.
fight.
Talking about the one in Cali?
Yeah, the Bay Area joint in San
Hey,
Fran.
oh yeah. Shit, while they playing, the Clippers just got a brand new arena. Shit,
No
a boxer need to break that bitch in.
They do, man.
It brand new. It got that damn sound wall in there, be loud and
Super
shit.
dope.
They need to have a boxing event in there.
That arena is fire too,
Nice.
bro.
It is.
The way the
That shit-
seats go up, it's like Cleveland
Yeah.
joint. I was just in Cleveland for the playoff against Celtics, bro. The way the stands go straight to the top of the building, one section, that shit is dope, bro. It's so loud.
Yeah.
You sit
Yeah.
on top of it.
Yeah, they shit loud in there. Imagine a fight atmosphere in
Super
there.
loud.
It's like a $6
There
billion
ain't nothing
venue,
like
man.
it,
High
bro.
school gym.
There ain't nothing like it, bro. There's nothing like the energy and the atmosphere of going to a fight where some shit can definitely pop off. There's nothing like that feeling, bro.
I'm telling you what, they literally got a damn got a thing called a sound wall in there.
Yeah,
Like
that's
where the
how
sound literally like bounces off the wall like a college gym.
Yeah, that's what I.
But
that's
that
what I
shit
was
hold
talking
like
about.
30,000 people.
The one row, like the
Yeah,
first
what it
row
do
right
for
to the last row, it's a sound wall, and it goes from the floor seats right to the very last row in the arena, bro, and it bounces sound off of it. It's crazy
my
loud.
God. Appreciate
Crazy loud.
I can't wait to see who did fight though. I have a bigger outlook on what I think he could do going forward, depending on like
Me
what he
too,
look
man.
like coming back though.
The
Cause
Haneys are great for this sport. They
everybody
gotta
don't
have 'em.
everybody don't take ass whoopings the same.
No doubt.
You
No
know.
doubt. I ain't never. That's
Like Ryan did what he did, but shit, you can't unpunch the damn punches. And the
No,
mind
he did
game
that
and the
after
mind
a
game's
loss.
already
He
the
just
mind
got
game's
beat.
already been played, you know.
So if Ryan could do it off of losing the Tank, took a great business decision and didn't get stretched out, took that knee and said, fuck it, we'll go to the next one, beat up Duarte and then got on Devin.
Right.
Shit, bro. At one loss, it ain't over. It's just the beginning. Truth be told. If you're a real fighter and you got it in your heart, and we all know what Devin's heart is. That kid got that heart the size of Mount Temple.
It's all about how you come back. That's
It
all.
is,
I ain't giving up on him though. I just ready to see it. I don't know if I'm unbiased when it comes to boxing. I ain't gonna lie.
This kid in the chat is crazy. Hacker, you be smoking meth or something, dog. I swear. My man be glassing it up.
Oh, that's the one that was on the panel before.
Yeah, Hacker, the number one Dev fan, bro. He'll jump on a grenade, dog. Like literally. Watch him pull the pin, he'll jump right on that shit. Bang! Give me that.
You stupid, bro.
Grenade. I got it with his list.
Oh no, the boy better. I ain't gonna lie to you though. My boy better be real strategic about how he decide he gonna go to damn 47 though. Cause
shit, I'd take Adrian Broner if I'm Devin. I know I can beat him. He too slow and he washed and all that alcohol. Come on, let's get it, Broner. Let's go back to the Bay and make this an event. Get Adrian paid, beat the brakes off him, and let's call it a day. But I don't, you know what I mean? Adrian punch him too, so. It's all tough.
I'm with that too, though. You gotta go ahead and get back. I'm with it though. Shit, I'm down to see somebody get that shit punched in. I'm with it.
Shit, I was just watching Fighting Words with Bang. You was in there, KB. That shit was dope, bro. I was like, word, we ain't got no fights today. I'll watch any two people on this.
Be out here bleeding. We be out here bleeding.
Let's get it.
I mean, Zoom. I'm gonna put a question mark next to that in the title. I'm gonna put a question mark next to it because they deleted it. They deleted their post, so I don't know. They might have played a little game or a little. I don't know. Was it a filler or something they threw out there to see how people would respond to it? I don't know. I can't. Don't give me the line.
Shit. Dare might not have. To be honest, Dare might not have had a network.
Peace to my guy Zoom.
Well, he doesn't right now.
He ain't got it. He a man without a land.
I was saying he might have a name for somebody that might not have a network, and BLK Prime might be trying to throw their hat in the ring.
Yeah,
that's what I was kind of thinking.
See if they can snag the fight up.
Because I want to see Dev respond to that and say, "Yeah, for sure, we running it."
Well, that's
not what he said.
and then deleted it.
Right.
Well, everyone
I
does
don't
that,
know.
right?
I don't know, man. I'm about tired of them
This
little
is
niggas,
cute, but I
man.
may delete later. Bullshit like that.
Real shit.
Right.
But these motherfuckers tweeting and deleting and capping and fucking fuck out of here. All of them. Tank too. Fight canceled. Today I see he's in camp. Like, man, I just lost 25 hundo chasing tickets to fucking Houston. Now you talk about the fight is canceled and I just copped 2 more? I would have threw it. I would have been out of it. I'm straight.
Yeah.
No more of that. I ain't out here just hemorrhaging money trying to go to fights and shit. You acting like a diva. Fuck out of here with that. But I'm glad it's still happening because I'll still be there, and I got to get a B&B because I don't think we're doing the meet and greet, but I got to get my own joint.
Frank Martin, that's not a bad fight, but I doubt
Devin Frank is a great fight.
First fight at
I got Frank.
Frank is a good fight though.
I got Frank. Real shit. I would have had Frank before Devin.
It'd be a fun fight to
before
watch.
the no contest. I don't want to upset the Devin fans too much. Steph a real one, but the ones in the chat, they be crying and shit.
He's frustrated, but he's doing it for love.
That's a tough
Doing
fight,
it out of
him and
love.
Frank. I see them both countering, and eventually Frank would, have to go after him. I don't know what Dev would do. I don't know what Dev would do. He would have to be boxing, no doubt.
Yeah, it's a good fight. That's a 50-50 if I've ever seen one, bro. Real shit. I would love to see that one. I'd buy that one twice.
Weird. They just posted about it, and it just it made it weird. Damn, Tank. I'll tell you what. One thing Tank is doing, he definitely giving you some shit to think about.
Oh my god, this fucking kid with this.
He giving you the stuff that he decided to speak on and say. He doing this a different way, in my opinion. The way it just give you something to think about. I'm
Pray
telling
for Tank, man.
Boo to that super chat. Boo that super chat.
He said, shout out to Boxing Hack. He said, Dev is the only one in 365 testing program, a true trendsetter. The sport, meanwhile, people will claim it's a hoax. Seems real to me. Nah, man, it is. It's crazy.
Okay, well, then it just started now.
I like the move for him. Like he could set the standard for the younger guys and be a clean fighter. That's something to advocate for, especially after getting, you feel like you got cheated, and that's how you respond to it.
This isn't the first time, right?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Talking about there is no 365. Then they tweeted it yesterday. If he is in 365, it just started now.
Okay.
Am I crazy for wanting to see Benavidez and Morrell fight guys like Marcus Brown and Joe Smith before they fight each other? Nah, no,
because they're a conditioned boxing.
Just the number of fights for Morrell makes certain people reluctant to feel like he's gonna be able to win. And it's always good to put more seasoning on you. You know what I mean? Before you get in there with a guy like Benavidez, who clearly been getting the right experience in the last 3 fights or so. So, nah, you're not wrong for it. But this is why I like the fight even more, because they giving it to us when they clearly could have did something else. They was trying to, matter of fact, Benavidez so much so went against what the PBC was wanting to do. They wanted to do the Jesse Hart thing. He said, nah, I want to fight Morrell. So that's real. Like, he went against what they was initially trying to give him.
Well, they was cooking for that shit
because his name keep being thrown in the hat with people. Then they going to fight somebody else. So his plan is he trying to get him a win and position himself to be able to fight one of those guys, so they don't have no choice but to fight him. Instead of talking about fighting them, they're gonna have to. So I like that.
Floss, I know you seen that. There was cooking Benavidez for the Jesse Hart fight. Like, who the fuck is Jesse Hart?
Yeah,
real boxing fans like me know who Jesse Hart is.
I know who Jesse is.
They're like, what, dude? What are these people?
He's a good fighter, bro. Never been stopped. It'd have been interesting to see if he could stop him. I don't think he been stopped.
My boy finna come up for the win, and we put some stack on that bitch. It's going down.
He would have fucked him up too.
Yeah, David Benavidez beats him badly. Yeah.
I think Morrell in good shape already though.
Oh, Morrell ready, bro.
Yeah, he ready.
He a little bigger this time than he was the last time.
Well, he naturally a big guy.
They was both loose.
Hey,
they both look like some big guys, bro.
They the same size height wise, but Benavidez is still the bigger dude though.
Oh yeah.
No,
It's gonna
I
be a
think
good
Benavidez
fight.
got him by like a half an inch.
Good.
I'm talking about
think that's
like
it, right.
body style wise. I think
Oh,
Morrell
yeah.
could still fight at 68 if he wanted to. Benavidez ain't never make it 68 again.
No shit.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back down there anyways, because
Hell
once you get
nah.
past the 4-pound jump, bro, and it starts to be 7s and 8s that you're going up, bro, you suck
Man.
back down there, you're going to bed.
Man,
And them bigger dudes can punch,
Benavidez got down lifting weights and shit. It's over with. He ain't going back down.
You got that memo shit with him. Let's get it, bro. The memo already is strength is some real deal.
Devin going in on Teo right now on Twitter.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
You
I
could
appreciate that support.
you could tell his work ethic though, cause shit. Memo train got down Belanga all he wanted to. That shit still ain't help his sorry.
Nah, yo, bro. It's all what the fighter does with it, man. It's always on the fighter. It ain't never on no strength and condition coach.
Man,
They put the shit in. Bro. They put in the work. They got to go inside that square circle and prove it. It's always on the fighter, bro. It's individual.
They going in, man.
They is. I'm about to.
He said, March, I'm back. Teo responded with Teofimo, you punk bitch. And then he said, you talk about black people, but you need a black person for payday. He said, bitch ass boy, stay out them pills you love so much. You know exactly what I'm talking about, too.
They talk about
it. So Teo got the nerve to try to offer somebody something, but he out here begging. I told this ninja he gonna fight for peanuts as long as he with Bob. I'm making real money.
That's a good comeback, Dev. Did Bill right there.
Oh, there you go. They heating up.
It's heating up. I'm about to have to follow this kid just to pay attention.
I like it, man. Teo,
I don't be following
crazy.
none
I
of
ain't
these.
I ain't even know that.
I ain't fucking. Well, I look like following you around, waiting for you to drop a tweet. Fuck that. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah. But yeah, man, he on his helmet. Dev, like, man, you know.
Yeah, I'm making that real guap.
It sounded good, but maybe it wasn't what y'all wanted. I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully that don't stop the fight from never happening though, because that'd be wild, man. I do want to see them two dudes fight each other. They seem like they genuinely don't really like each other, and I think it'd be a good back and forth, and it'd be a good fight, be a good build up, all that shit. It'll all be good. Good for boxing. I like it.
Listen, Devin and Teo shit would have got outrageous. It would have been fucking glorious. They would have sold the shit out of that fight.
Yeah.
Man, when I see tweets like that, I'm like, man, well, what the fuck didn't you just take the fight? Oh, but we would have took it if Turkey offered it because he got $5 million in cash. But y'all the only people that are saying that shit.
Right.
I ain't see Turkey say the shit. I ain't seen nobody else say it but Bill.
Is it true that
I hear that, but I get it with the begging part, like how he talking about with the money, but that is an offer. It wasn't so much Teo that's offering
it was real money.
Aaron, because he even said Teo don't make offers. So
real money, bro.
He was the one making the offer, and you know your dad said it wasn't right. Top Rank ain't had no stake, and it just sounded a little off with his explanation. But all right, I ain't telling you what you're worth, so that. You probably can get better. Hopefully, whatever your next, fight is better than what they was offering. That's how I would look at that. And I'm not trying to get into their money because I don't care. But that was a good opportunity. That's all I'm saying. I would have loved to see the fight, but I don't know what their money was like. I don't know where they feel like they was being wronged. So.
I had to drop my little 2 cents on that Dev tweet. I said, "So what? Bob paying in Monopoly money? What? Fuck out of here! What you mean real money?" Like Bob's money not green.
But after sharing conversation with you guys, shit, Dev just wants a tune up. I'm speaking for him, but
real shit. And I respect that.
I think so too, Steph. And that's cool.
I respect that. I respect it more than you lying and capping and going on fucking interviews and trying to make it seem something different than what real boxing guys know what it is.
Fire my boy.
We know it.
Firing off and capping.
That's what you be doing, bro. When you can't
firing
get a real
lies, huh?
Listen, bro. When a reporter forgets the question he asked because you're dancing all the way around the globe, by the time you get back to maybe answering some shit they forgot what they asked, it's promotion. It's the nicest way to put it.
Right.
Fight promo. Oh, all right. We got it. Oh, you want to tune up? All right. We knew that, dog. We already knew that shit.
Hey, who's on the undercard for Tank's card?
Shit, I think Puello, Ryo and the Gary kid. What the fuck?
Gary Antoine.
Yeah, Gary Antoine.
Mm-hmm.
Him. I heard that. I heard a couple different. I heard Jamal Charlo and Cornflake, but then I heard them two on a different card. I don't even know, man. But it'll definitely be a banger though. They ain't dressing you up with a Tank card for $90.
That's Tio and Dev going at each other right there. Or really, Dev's Dev going in. He called Dev a punk biatch, and Dev went in on him with 2 more tweets. They don't like each other, yo. They need to fight, bro. This is exactly why we need this fight.
Damn, I seen that. I didn't even think that was T.O. real page.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, well.
Gunner, now you want to go get your money.
I did this out of love. It's just come off as anger. You felt,
yeah, Elon's so low down. He even making professional boxers pay for their blue chip mark.
Mm-hmm. PBC, they should release a schedule, in spring.
Oh, they got to, bro.
Like they usually do. So
I'm a big advocate on scheduling. I need to know what it is. I go to these fights. I want to go to all of them if I can. Shit.
Yeah, they gotta get this schedule out, man. Shout out to BLK Dad. BLK planted that damn seed, didn't it?
Yo,
let me make sure I put the question mark on it. Man, when we end the live, I got to. I can't just leave it like that. I gotta throw the question mark. They planted the seed. Ain't like I pulled it out of nowhere, but I hate the fact that they play with boxing fans. We already don't like people. Like, we ain't got time for no games, bro. Is it or is it not happening on your platform? And if it's not, why would you even play like that? One less reason to pay attention to y'all, especially if you try to pull a fast one to get people's attention. That's weak as hell. And then try to walk it back. You can't do that. Twitter worked too fast. Superman, what it do? Like crazy, man.
He said, put the tweets on the screen, man.
Yeah, you need to see. You need to see him.
Put it on, man.
Got the tweets for you, dog. Got the tweets for you, my guy. Now make sure y'all double tapping that screen for your boy, though, man. Man, we about what 15
double
away.
Tap
Let's hit the hundo. Let's hit the hundo. I know we got some people in here that ain't hit that like, but yeah, they're going in. He going Dev and snapped on him a little bit, man. But it is what it is. This is more reason why we need to see this fight, and I wish they could have worked something out. I really do. I really do. For me, I just wish he could have still had his belt, and this would have been a unification situation. Maybe the split would have been a 50-50. You get what I'm saying? And you could have seen them fight. But damn, man, it's like you can't make it seem like him offering something or you being offered something is bad. It's not a bad thing. You can say you ain't like it all you want. That cool. I ain't see that. I don't know what the numbers was, and I don't care. But wasn't right for you, wasn't right. But damn, that's a missed opportunity for boxing because that was a good fight that we could have seen.
Or Bill was feeling a certain type of way. And, garnering that he already did business with Bob. He asked him for a fight with Shakur. That didn't work out. He feeling a certain type of way. My guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's all good. You just never know. You can't rule out nothing. You just would never know, right? With these guys and with boxing, period. But we'll see, man. I want to see these dudes fight now for sure. Now, for sure. The more they go back and forth, I want to see them fight. Now, in this case, though, you gotta be real. Wasn't the last trip because that came out of Bill's mouth? They had the balls in their court, and they ain't like it. So Tio wasn't clout chasing because he, when he retweeted or responded to Dev saying I'm back, and then he said with Teofimo, you punk bitch. Like he basically saying with me, like, no, not you. So you fighting Matias. You need to focus on that from what I hear, because I hear that is happening. I hear that fight is signed and it's happening. So that's a
when's that fight? March, right?
Yeah, they said March. Yeah,
March 25th.
I think March. Oh, I was gonna say 15th.
Damn, he in March. Dev in March. Tank in March. Let me find out this first quarter gonna be it, man. We're gonna get the first quarter or what?
Sound like they need to line something up, don't it?
Sound like people about to be able to fight each other, man. Dev, go get your tune up and beat Teofimo ass and become the hero, bro. Become the hero. Shut the guy up that been disrespecting people, in every interview.
Every time we turn around, he talking crazy. Yeah, we'd love to see you do it. Trust me.
Hey, all y'all
Just
fighting around
you
the
gotta
same
coin
time.
that.
It ain't
You
no
gotta
real
coin
excuse no more. All that shit lined up.
What's that?
What's that? You said be the hero.
Yeah, man, you gotta be the hero.
Hey,
man.
you gotta be
You
the
gotta
hero,
be the
man.
hero. Be the hero, man. We gonna spin the block tomorrow. We gonna talk about why Dad needs to fight whoever he want coming back, and then the next fight after that need to be Teofimo. Beat him up, take his belt and his girl. You know what I'm saying? Like AB and Paulie, man. Take his belt and his girl. You know what
His
I'm
girl
saying?
probably
Goofy
go for real too.
You know how everybody would jump, people would love, even if it's for 24 hours, people would love you if you go beat up Teofimo, bro.
Bro, for like
I like her.
Yeah, these tweets from
Serious.
today, Cal. From today. Shout out to my guy letting me know they was going at it on Twitter. Yeah, fresh. Going at it. Let me see if he put any more up there. You know how they go. When them fingers get hot, they get to going, boy. Them Twitter fingers go. They get to going. All right, let me see. Tio say anything back? Because Tio, he just went in on you, Tio.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ignore it now,
get this
bro.
tune up. Shit, ain't no more excuses after that. All y'all fighting in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
All y'all.
Seemed like people could fight, man.
Haven't heard much from Tio Senior. Yeah, maybe he's sober.
Me. I ain't heard from him either.
He might be sober, which is good.
Or super drunk.
No, he be acting fool. He be spitting, man.
Fucking scratchy throat, coked up. Yeah.
My son did it first. Right now, sorry to say, guys, but this is all false.
Remember that? Remember it was all false? He said that?
Yeah, I can't talk right now.
Then it turned into being a real thing. Man. Nah, Tio, don't get quiet. Went in on your ass. Try to get quiet.
Also, just like,
Tio,
we're talking about Tio and Dev. Tio's always had a little, I'm talking business with those two. It's always been, speaking for Tio, in his favor, in fact, screwing over Dev. So I'm not surprised that Dev, put his foot down and said no to something. But, whatever.
Right. It's just interesting. The timing is wild. Maybe I think boxing be full of games, man. Like, y'all probably made it. Was y'all trying to catch him slipping possibly? Like, you get me? Coming off a tough fight and probably knew he would be looking to get a get-back fight rather than fighting y'all.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's a possibility. Totally. But when you ain't call a bluff and you going to always leave that into people's minds. Like, it's not ducking, though, bro. But your dad being so confident about why you didn't take the fight, that shit do sound a little crazy because you can't say you wasn't offered it now. You know what I'm saying? So you blamed it on the money. Think you was better off saying, yo, we getting a get back fight and we gonna revisit that. I'm telling you, man.
That's all you had to say from the beginning, though.
You could say
real
that.
Recognize real, bro.
We're gonna shake back first and we're gonna beat his ass and take his belt. We're gonna take that WBO title up off of him.
Yep.
And people love it, yeah. So here go a poll. Do you think Devin Haney can beat Teofimo Lopez? 39% say yeah, 52% say no, 5% say ducking, 4% say he email chain. By the way, I hit yes. I see the check. See, I hit yes because I believe in a young dad, man.
Yeah, bro. You put yourself on a different path. You beat that kid. A whole different trajectory. Different atmosphere, bro.
Don't mess with Texas. Peace, my guy. Call me Sir Tio. Yeah, man. Tio, wild. That's why I would be rooting for Devin to beat him up. Because his mouth, he real loose with his mouth. But this time, it surprised me that they really had an offer for him to fight, and it would have been pay-per-view and all that. I thought that was a good move for Tio.
But it was in Monopoly money. They was paying him Monopoly money.
Devin gonna whoop Tio, box circles around him. I think he could, yo. I do. I think he could box Tio.
Who said that?
But again, he got to beat Devin though, and that's why I will want to see the get back fight first, and then go get smoke with all these dudes, man. They've been talking crazy. They've been talking crazy since the 420, since the lawsuit. They've been talking crazy, bro.
Super.
And with the right fight, you will shut all that up. Hold on, my son making all that noise, man.
He having a good time.
Should have offered him some Bitcoin.
You gotta type
listen, bro. I've been killing it on it, bro. I've been snatching that joint while it's way down, selling it while it's way up.
Coinbase, AD1? Hell yeah.
Yo, bro. That's where it's at. I just started doing this shit like a couple weeks ago, and I already made some dough off of it.
I'm gonna start too, man. I'm just gonna be investing in it though, like just trying to stack it up and pretty much purchase what I can.
I made $102 off of Bitcoin in the last week. 12 days.
I know girl trading either Bitcoin or crypto.
I need 8 more people to hit that like button, the double tap.
Smash the like. That's it.
Come on, chat fam.
They tap. While I got y'all here though, we've been building on Dad, man. Hey, and you know it's been a good conversation, man. So hopefully, man, we see him back sooner than later. But you know, something else I wanted to pivot over to, man. Had to, man, because I've been seeing this going around. I don't know if y'all seen this with this Mayweather stuff and the boxing.
Oh shit!
The employees, you know, staged a walkout over unpaid wages, and it's a lot that you just don't know when you see stories like this come out. But you know, anything connected to Floyd is going to grow legs. They're going to reduce it to money problems. Oh, he don't got the money and this and that. You just don't ever know. But that's crazy. It's one of his fitness spots.
Crazy.
And did y'all see the video? They got video out, like whole video with these people got picket signs up, bro. It looked crazy. It looked crazy.
They might be striking though.
Appreciate
that might be an employee thing, bro. Just striking out, trying to get more wages or benefits or whatever the case may be. I'm a union employee. I know what strikes are. I've been in strikes, so. Like they could just be literally trying to get more dough. It's not because Floyd ain't got no money. Right. That looks bad. The shit you just showed me.
I think they saying they've been working for X amount of time and not getting paid and stuff like that.
Oh, no dough, no pay. So they out there.
They saying they've been. It's a video. I was gonna share it, but I don't want to even risk the copyright. But it's a whole video where they got these people standing out there. It's like 20-something minutes just. Signs.
Now, Josh, is that just at that one location, or is this at multiple?
From what I read, it was just that location where they staged the walkout at.
Gotcha.
So he got a chain of fitness centers or something.
Yeah.
He got one in Atlanta too.
Mayweather Gym franchise. Shout out to Cal Coolidge, man. Appreciate you.
Owned by Russian. Yep.
Crazy.
He got one in Georgia too.
I just know you put Floyd name on and it's gonna grow legs. For me, I don't like these type of stories because people try to go too crazy with it, but you just never know what's going on. But that's business stuff, man. They'll figure it out. But it's just crazy when you see it. Like I watched the video. It's on what is it? What is this? It's on
I saw it on YouTube, but I think it's Twitter. Yeah,
Key News Network, and it's like a 22-minute video with them standing out there, and they got signs up.
I gotta check that
saying stuff like it's crazy. Crazy to see.
That's unfortunate, but like Cal Coolidge just said, if the Russians own it, Floyd don't care if his name in there.
His name. That's you say some Russians own it, it don't get no clicks, it don't get the attention. You say Floyd Mayweather and unpaid something with money, now you got you a story. You get me? I ain't trying to say take him off the hook or put him on it, but that's just what it is. Like that name going, oh shit, Floyd, money.
I just wonder what it is because we know the nigga got money. So I wonder what the story is behind it.
But the haters think
is
Floyd's
it just like a franchise
away from
company
broke.
or something?
Floyd,
that's what I'm thinking.
One pair of Jordans away from broke or buying a chain away from broke. That's what they always been saying about Floyd. But he got Warren Buffett as his homie. If they think Floyd is broke, they think wrong.
Yeah, I need to be that type of broke
Super
too.
wrong.
For a while, whatever kind of broke they keep saying Floyd is. I aspire
Warren Buffett
one day.
Warren Buffett showed that man the way, bro.
Floyd, though. I wasn't never gonna go to like crazy way with it. I just wanted to highlight it and ask y'all.
Floyd, you got 10 million on hand. I'm gonna show you how to turn that 10 into 400 million easy. Here, put it right here. Put it on red here.
And they said he just bought. Didn't he just buy his son KJ a grandson a building or something?
Yeah, bro.
Bro. Different. That's a different kind of flex right there. Yeah. Rob,
what a different kind of rich too. Shit. He treats that kid like gold too.
Yeah.
But Bill be saying Floyd don't even treat his own kids good. He say they be out there.
Oh man,
loves this dope.
Man,
that's what Bill say.
Sometimes I think sometimes niggas that be yapping though.
No, I don't.
Especially Bill's.
Oh shit! What happened there?
He went out. Probably pop. There you go. Pop back in.
Yeah, Bill.
There you go.
Goddamn, Bill will say your ass a can of oil if you let him.
The way he said Bill, it was annoying to me. He's like, Bill.
But Bill. That's a difference, bro. Right. I need that, Ty. I need that kind of, bro. You get me? Mayweather hoes are disgruntled. Yeah, man. I mean, the video, like I said, it's on Key News Network. If y'all want to check it out, it's like 22 minutes long with them people out there talking about stuff, standing out there with all types of signs. And it don't necessarily got to be him per se, but it could be somebody not handling the business the right way, right? It don't necessarily got to be him. But like I said, anything with his name anywhere near it, it's gonna grow legs.
It's money.
Like I said earlier, if they'd have just said, well, some Russian guy, or it would have been that name.
Yeah.
Like who? And
Russian billionaire.
But when you say Floyd, this is TBE, this is Money Mayweather, you're like, what? You get me? So it's gonna get
It's amazing, bro. It's amazing.
So,
5 likes.
When it's
5 likes. 5 of y'all forgot this shit. Just double tap the screen. It's simple as hell on this kind of thing.
Hey, let us get these 5 likes, or your favorite fighter gonna lose their next fight unless his name is David Benavidez. Thank you.
And I want to see all these people get their money. Whatever money is due to them, I would love to hear a follow-up story with them getting that issue resolved. That's the only part about these stories that I don't like. You'll see that part of it. You'll hear it. You'll get the digested process. You'll see Mayweather name here or there pop up in the
don't see the ending.
And if it get resolved, you won't hear a follow-up.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Stupid.
You get what I'm saying? That's the only thing I hate. That's why I always, choose to speak the way I do. I ain't no need to go in. There's so much stuff I don't know for me to even try to do that. So I'll just speak briefly on this. Out there, something to take a look at, but man, Floyd just gonna keep being Floyd. Like I said, buying your damn grandson a building is a different kind of flex. And if that's what it means to be broke, man, Floyd, hit me up. You from Jersey? Yeah, and you said New Brunswick. Yeah, I'll never forget. So yeah, we
down the street.
You know what I'm saying? Come holler. I mean, I work in one of them buildings. I mean, that type of broke could be worse though.
Yeah, boxing hacker, you live off the interest. Do you know what the interest on $1 million in the bank is? I don't. Exactly.
I don't think that's the case.
$81,000.
Think about it. It's a couple people they've been playing those broke games with. Me personally, I don't like to get into it because I don't want nobody to think I care about somebody's money. But I just like to know people are not broke. I like to hear people going well. Like I don't like the stories where they looked at in a negative. Like you've heard it about 50 Cent. You've heard it about the number of people. They said it about Floyd for years, right? They said it about each other, but somehow, in some way, they continue to be and thrive. And so, I just think that's the rich people problems.
Hey, let us get us one more like.
Is $80,000 per year, bro. You can live off of that comfortably, like real shit. So if you got multiple millions and you know where to put that money in a CD or an IRA, like you don't see diminishing returns unless you're investing into fuck shit. It don't go like that, boxing hacker.
All right, shout out to boxing hacker. I get what you're saying, but
I appreciate him too, man. But
we understand he makes smart investments. He always say that. You know what I'm saying?
Buffett ain't telling you where to put your money to get dimension.
Yeah, rich people problems, Ty. You get me? Call each other broke where they both could do.
Floyd is a gambler, though.
Right? It ain't nothing one or the other can do. That's why I say, until you show me a person that could take the money with them, and I'll be impressed.
Thanks for the like.
Show me somebody that can take it with them, and then actually it still be of some use, and I'll be impressed. Other than that, who cares? I just
show me one guy that was able to be balling in the spiritual realm.
You know what I'm saying? You get me, D1?
Yeah, go ahead.
Everybody that hit that like button, and if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you double tap the screen, man, for this dope build. Pulled up on the Saturday to give Devin Haney his just due, like we always do, man. And just want to see
the UFC fight tonight.
Go jab some, like I said, Devin Haney. If it gotta be death by 1,000 jabs, so be it, bro. But go, most importantly, go get you a win and talk cash shit after you do it, and call Teo out. Beat him up, become the hero, like I said, and then you just keep rolling from there. I'm telling you, tomorrow we got to come back. We got to talk about this. Beat him up, his path back to the top. Yeah, we see when you really rock with boxing, you do shit like that. And it's not my favorite fighter, but I want to talk about his path back to the top because I believe he could do it, bro. You got the right division. You got some people that got guys like Teo, people with a belt. that you can beat and outbox, I think, if you return to Devin Haney. You 100% yourself? Hell yeah. I mean this 100%. I think you got outbox Teofimo. He's not a knockout artist at 140. I think he'll have to be more of an outboxer up there. If he got to go looking for you, it's not going to be the best night for him. And we know that. And we got a guy that's disciplined and long, stay behind his jab, pick his shots, and box and move well. He can be beat. You see Jermaine Ortiz damn near pulled it off. And he was
I think
about that fight. He ran. You nobody trying to hear that. Cut the ring off, Gordo. I hate when somebody run, even if it's my favorite fighter saying it. I don't want to hear it, bro. Cut the ring off. I don't want to hear it. The same legs and feet he got to run, you chase him. I just hate it. He ran. I get it. He was in survival mode. I know what you're saying, but don't tell me he ran. He can't run if you cutting the ring off. If you got to consistently do it, cut the ring off and get his ass, bro. He said the power Beanie. Shout out to Lord Freezer. Shout out to you, man. You said you should do rich people crimes like
shit. That's my favorite thing to say.
Salute, OG.
You can't. It's not called running. Your feet are just bad.
Shout out to Matthew Bishop too. Much love to everybody that hit that like button, man.
For every bad
and everybody that supported the grind in this,
they got an opposite and better reaction for it. So if somebody running, cut that shit off. If nobody punching, start throwing punch. Like it's boxing crazy, bro.
Hey, man, let's keep. I'm gonna play into the narrative, man. Devin Haney, one of the most talked about fighters. But when you're doing it the right way, you could do that. I think he got an interesting path, and he can get himself back to the top. We're gonna have this conversation for real, and we're gonna talk about some potential fights for him too, man. There's some interesting fights to be made for that dude, man. As long as he is Devin Haney, I'm telling you, champions guys can be beaten out. I'm telling you, that's one thing I do know. Skills, skills, man. Some people that you can outbox that kind of game plan. As long as you're 100%, I can see you getting some wins over some of these good names up here at 40. But the fight's not going to be easy for sure.
I'm dying to find out who it is, bro. Who he's fighting on the 25th. Like,
shout out to you, bro. This is my
we may talk
right here.
Crazy shit about the kid, but we all want to see him fight, man.
Yeah,
I want to see him fight. I want to see what it is, bro.
Yeah.
For me, as a boxing fan, I want to see a guy coming off a loss more than I want to see anything, truth be told, because it tells you everything about that fighter, no matter who that fighter is. If they're coming off a loss and they're getting back into a fight, it's the most interesting thing in boxing for me.
That comeback is going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see him bounce back, get his hand raised, talk to it a little bit, shake some of the kinks out. Don't go too crazy, though. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he still is a champion. Recess.
So I was just about to bring that up, Jeff. So with this comeback fight, would he be obviously reinstated, or is he earning it back?
You got to fight Puello. Puello is the champion now. He's got a shot. All that champion in recess is an automatic shot at the title if you decide to do so.
Gotcha.
But it got to be within a time period. Like, there's so many more rules. People just say that term champion recess and act like I come back, I press this button and they give me back my belt.
That don't happen for sure. I believe he was supposed to have a like dibs on the belt.
Yeah, he got dibs on it, but he didn't take it. So I don't know.
Magically get it, like you said, right now.
You
could be a champion.
He might hit up Mauricio. He'll make a new belt.
Now, dog? Oh, you ready? You ready now? All right. Let me move this guy out the way.
right.
Yeah, Mauricio.
Mauricio do love him some Devin.
Yeah, he got his butt whooped a little bit in there, a nice bit. But I'm telling you, the get back is always great. I love to see somebody come back after the loss. Look how Charlo bounced back. That man cried after that, with that Tony Harrison loss. Beat that man and stopped him in a rematch. He was pissed off about the fight with Castano. He came back with a sense of calm. I knew from his ring walk he was about to beat him. I promise you. I looked at Errol and I said how calm he was. I said, you got him. You got him. Right from the ring walk, I looked at his face. I was like, yes, he's gonna win this fight. He ain't operating off, that angry man energy. He really getting in there and boxing smart. And what I like about the rematch with Castano, he showed that he was better than him by outboxing him and then stopping him.
I wish I was there. That was a great fight. I watched that fight not too long ago.
I watched that fight
about to make me want to go watch it again just cause I always go back and watch the old.
I plan on watching Bivol and Better Beef again tonight since Turkey. I saw they released it.
You just put it on my to-do list too, because I was talking about it last night on my
I'll watch that again. Yeah,
it's worth it. I ain't go back yet, so I got to.
Turkey.
Jersey, of course. Be more GTD, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to them two kings, man. I can't wait to see them fight. He upset because he's not in the live. Baby do. Little brat. But yeah, man. Shout out to him. And look, I know it's gonna go a lot harder on Devin than me. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna go in if you actually fight on BLK Prime and you didn't fight Teo. They're gonna go crazy on you. But
I might be one of them.
A little bit different, and I just they don't want to tell you everything. I think the goal is to try to shake back too, which is okay. But maybe they feel like if you say that to the fans or the people, they're gonna look at you away. I don't think so. People will respect it because we seen what you went through, bro. You're not Superman, and it's okay. Beat somebody up, get your ring rust up off you, and then do whatever you want after that. And I'm pretty sure people are gonna support it, especially if you're going after the top fighters.
Nah, just you gotta tell them, be the hero, man.
No, yeah, be the hero.
Be the hero.
Your ass. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. I'm telling you, we're gonna double back. I'm gonna talk about Haney. I'm gonna talk about some more stuff too. But I think this is an interesting conversation to see him be a champion again at this weight class that's full of talent. You know
KB. Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for having me again. I
already know. Appreciate y'all boys coming up and bringing up the property value with me, man.
The people in the chat know where to catch me at. Salutations, my boy.
Man. B1. Be well, man.
Shout out to Steph.
Flossie, my dog.
Flossie.
Be good, bro.
Everybody in the chat, you know it. Appreciate you, Matthew. Much love to you, bro. Shout out to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen on the way out if y'all didn't. Y'all tune in tomorrow. We're going to come back, spin the block, and build on this boxing.
Shit, did we hit that number today? I hope so.
Sure. We passed it a little bit, so we good. Yes, sir. Cool. Again, appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to my girl, Ace, all things. Steph, my guy.
Already. Appreciate you, man. Have a good night, all right?
Appreciate you,
my chat family.
Always, bro.
All right,
Lisa, appreciate you, Queen. Hardcore Casual. My son is something else, bro. He losing it in the back. But again, y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of this Saturday, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'm going to try to make this a damn near no days off month. I mean, let's see if we could just stream every single day this month. We're going to try. We shooting for it, y'all. We shooting for it. So hopefully we can get it done. But with that, man, y'all enjoy y'all night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace to the family.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes. Got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it. This channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word him up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
In the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jusdueboxing, the best boxing talk on YouTube.
Jusdueboxing in the building, 4 o'clock shorty, man. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. He's going to be live today at 4 o'clock, man. And he's going to be spewing some good stuff as he always does. do with an unbiased approach, man. He's probably the most unbiased channel on YouTube.
What's going on? And one of my favorite channels, if y'all into that pugilistic perfection, if y'all into that boxing, that's that boy Just Do Boxing here on YouTube. Make sure y'all check out Just Do Boxing, the only unbiased boxing channel on YouTube, because I